security, and more. Pavlov Media, coming soon to Corinth, Shady Shores, and Hickory Creek. Sign up for our interested list at pavlovmedia.com/Lake Cities.
Hey folks, for any and all banking needs, go see our friends down at Point Bank. Point Bank, the People's Bank, will be glad to assist you in any and all banking needs. Proud sponsor of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club and broadcast.
Hey Falcon fans, your local community bank, Point Bank, would like to invite you to its location right here in Corinth to get your very own Lake Dallas school logo debit card. It's free when you open up a new personal checking account. To sweeten the deal, Point Bank will make a $25 donation to your choice of participating booster clubs. Point Bank is a member of FDIC Bank. Good luck, Falcons.
If I had $1 million,
T.W. Hicks is your resource for high-quality, cutting-edge industrial flooring solutions. Need decorative commercial flooring or long-lasting floors for heavy manufacturing? Is moisture or damaged flooring affecting your workplace productivity? Or are you looking to build a new facility from the ground up? No matter your situation, T.W. Hicks Incorporated will meet your needs and surpass your expectations. Call 940-498-3444.
Lake Dallas football fans, we've got a winning lineup of sponsors, including Alpha and Omega Contract Sales and Consulting, local business-minded teammates supporting the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. From the trenches to the end zone, they're in the game. Nitrogen services, heavy machinery, hydraulics, and equipment rentals. They've got every position covered. Alpha and Omega Contract Sales and Consulting, playing their part in the playbook of community support.
You know where I go when I'm craving some delicious chicken? I stop by Chick-fil-A, located in Kensington Square on Swisher Road in Corinth. Be sure to try the new Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich, and remember to try out the Chick-fil-A One app, available on the Android and iOS App Store. Eat more chicken, Falcons!
Need lunch, but you're in a hurry? Well, I have the solution for you. Try Chick-fil-A in Corinth, located smack dab in the middle of Kensington Square. At Chick-fil-A in Corinth, the service is always fast, the food is always top-notch, and it's always their pleasure to serve you. Don't forget, they have breakfast too. Opens at 6 a.m. Monday through Saturday, dark on Sundays. Chick-fil-A, where dreams come true.
Give me some of that sweet tea.
A great smile leaves a lasting impression, and at Corinth Orthodontics, that's exactly what they specialize in. Call Corinth Orthodontics at 940-321-3919, and don't forget, your smile is their passion.
Fab Solace here for Corinth Orthodontics. Dr. V and his great staff take care of my 3 kids and all their orthodontic needs. Dr. V and his patient-friendly staff also provide Damon Clear braces, Invisalign for teens and adults, adult braces, teen orthodontics, and 3D smile technology. His office is conveniently located at 3003 FM 2181, Suite 100. Visit them at trophycluborthodontics.com for your complimentary consultation or email them at corinthortho@gmail.com.
Yo, Lake Dallas, let's kick it.
Huff baby. Huff baby.
All right, stop. Huff Finds Louisville is the place to find your cool vehicle. Check them out. Word to your mom.
Are you looking for a new or used vehicle to drive this football season? Well, look no further than Huff Finds in Louisville. Being located off of South Stemmons Freeway in Louisville, they will get you all squared away and give you that hot rod to support you and your bright future. Call Huff Finds in Louisville at 972-538-7000. Again, that's 972-538-7000.
Ladies and gentlemen, football season is back, and there's no better way to kick it off than with Huff Finds Subaru Corinth, proud sponsor of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. Huff Finds Subaru Corinth is not just your ordinary car dealership. They're the driving force behind the Lake Dallas community. With a passion for sports, they're dedicated to helping our local athletes reach for the stars. Go see them now for any pre-owned and new vehicle needs.
Welcome to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast, bringing you all the game highlights of your Lake Dallas Falcons. Tune in on your radio or online and catch our video recaps on YouTube.
Welcome to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast, bringing you all the game highlights of your Lake Dallas Falcons. Tune in on your radio or online and catch our video recaps on YouTube. Welcome to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast, bringing you all the game highlights of your Lake Dallas Falcons. Tune in on your radio or online and catch our video recaps on YouTube.
Drive the excitement of Lake Dallas Falcon football with James Wood Auto Park, proud sponsors of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. From the field to the road, they are all about top performance. James Wood Auto Park, the driving force of the Lake Dallas Falcon football.
Woo-hoo! Be a real Falcon this year, Falcon fans. Get out there and get down to James Wood Auto Park and get you a brand new or pre-owned vehicle. James Wood Auto Park, proud partners of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast for any and all used or new vehicle experience. James Wood Auto Park, Denton, Texas. Ding-o!
Touchdowns and support, that's what Lake Dallas football is all about. Proudly sponsored by Lorenz Contracting, your trusted general contractor and roofing experts. For top-notch construction and roofing solutions, visit Lorenz Contracting at russroofing.com. That's R-U-S-S roofing.com.
We all know how
Welcome back to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast. On play-by-play, Justin Smitty Smith.
Are you eating on the air again?
Color commentating, Cameron Hobbs. Sideline reporter, Adam Tips.
Do you see the really small person?
Yep, I see it right there.
That's Cameron Hobbs.
Hurricane Harvey on stats. Josh, the electrician, behind the camera. And running the show, Fabulous Fab.
The playoffs are here, and Lake Dallas is about to set this field ablaze. It's not just a game, it's a battle, a journey, and we're the Warriors, ready to conquer. So Falcons, lace up those cleats, strap on that helmet, and let the hype build. This is our time. Our playoffs, and we're going to soar to new heights. Get ready for the storm, because Lake Dallas is about to make some thunder.
Falcon fans, come one, come all. We are here live at Falcon Stadium, ready to give you some action, some Friday Night Lights action. It is week 1 of the Texas High School Football Playoffs. The Lake Dallas Falcons are hosting the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets. Lake Dallas coming into this game 9-1, coming off of a big win against the Denton Broncos. Arlington Heights coming in 7-3. So it should be a fantastic matchup that we have for you here. I will be getting into introductions and all of that fun stuff here very shortly. But right now, we're going to step aside before we get things started as these teams are lined up on their respective sidelines. And it is time for the national anthem. It's week 1 of the Texas High School Football Playoffs.
From not only the Lake Cities area, but nationwide. Joining the Falcons are veterans from the Lake Cities area. Please join us in thanking them for their brave service to our country. Thank you. And now the national anthem will be performed by the Lake Dallas High School. Marching.
All right, Falcon fans, we are back. We are back in the New York groove. It is time for week 1 of the Texas High School Football Playoffs. I'm Justin Smith. Alongside me tonight will not be Cameron Hobbs. It will be the one and only Adam Tips. Tips, how you doing?
Feeling pretty good, Smitty. You know why?
Why is that?
It's Texas High School Football Playoffs, baby.
It's so fun.
It's I'm trying to use a fancy word here.
Exhilarating.
Yes, that word. That's a good word.
That's
I like
a good
that
one.
Word.
Yeah.
It's a good word.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love high school football playoffs. It brings up a lot of things in my past. Watching a lot of playoff games with my cousins traveling. They're both here. They traveled to watch this one today. So brings up memories of just traveling, finding what's the best playoff game around us this week. Oh, let's go watch Southlake and Duncanville play. Just stuff like that. So it's just the best time of the year, man.
Well, if you're here live at Falcon Stadium, you might be watching that one here live tonight. The Lake Dallas Falcons taking on the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets. It's going to be a good one. Arlington Heights won the coin toss. They deferred. The Falcons are going to receive to start this game. Of course, we have a new cameraman here tonight, Drew Smith. It may be a familiar name for some of you who have been listening to Falcon football over the years. Drew Smith was our cameraman a few years back, did a fantastic job for us, and we're happy to have him back in the booth. Of course, we have Harvey on stats and fabulous Fabricio Salas twisting and tweaking on the board. Those two guys were down on the field as they are veterans. They got to show their veteran presence down on the field before this thing got started. Thank you to all the veterans out there. Of course, we have Veterans Day coming up tomorrow, and I think it's the Marine Corps' birthday today.
That's what we were.
I've been
told
hearing.
here.
I've been hearing a lot of "Happy Birthday, Devil Dog."
Yeah, but I guess with Harvey and Fabricio, fabulous Fab, was up here. They were like, they're kind of going at it a little bit. That little military
little banter
they have.
Little banter, a little back and forth. But here we go. First snap of the game for these Lake Dallas Falcons. Cade Bortman, of course, your quarterback. He's done a great job this year, and he's going deep to Keondae Henry, who catches it, and they cross midfield to start this thing out. What a great play.
You know what better to start your playoff run with, hey, let's throw it up to our big guy. Let's get something going, and that's a great way to start some momentum. Cameron's not here, so I won't say what the normal thing is. We'll let it slide this week, but let's get some momentum going.
Here we go. Cade Bortman in the shotgun formation. Blakesley going to be the sniffer back, and it's going to be a handoff. Dylan Brockle right side. He goes backwards before he goes forward, but he's going to pick up quite a few yards, maybe enough for a first down. I think he got 9.
Yeah, he's going to be about 1 yard short here, but yet again, just get Brockle into some open space. There is a Yellow Jacket down.
Oh, yeah. Boy, he's struggling.
There's 2 of them, actually.
2 Yellow Jackets down, one at midfield and the other at about the 40 near the Yellow Jackets sideline. So right now, let's talk a little bit. We didn't have a chance to really do any pregame, so we'll keep an eye on these injured players. Hopefully it's nothing serious. If it drags on for more than a couple minutes, we'll, of course, go to break. But the Falcons coming into this game 9-1. It's been a fantastic season. Their one loss coming against a very good Argyle team here at Falcon Stadium. But they pulled off a couple of, may I call it an upset, against Emerson?
It was an upset against Emerson. You're straight on the bullet there. We were not supposed to win that game.
No.
A team that took Argyle down to the very end and barely lost was probably thinking, all right, we'll just take care of Lake Dallas like normal. And we went in there and gave a little payback from the year before when we were supposed to beat them.
It was a dicey game on the road, but there are no easy road wins in a tough division like we're in here. And the Falcons have shown that they can play close games and they can pull them out at the end. And that's good to know going into the playoffs.
Yeah, playing a difficult opponent like that, even Denton, who's also made their way into the playoffs, you knock them off. I mean, that gives you something like, all right, these are other playoff teams that we're going to see. And they were district games. They're usually a little bit more difficult. There's always – it's like Big 12 football. They just destroy each other.
Yeah.
It's like the SEC. It's never easy, so –
Trips left, formation. We're back in the action here. High snap. Bortman takes it. He's got some pressure, and he's going to get sacked. It's going to bring the Falcons back to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, right there. That was just – you're going to see that a lot tonight with – I always want to say Denison because Yellow Jacket it throws me off mentally, but Arlington Heights brings some pressure there. They're going to be able to work down. It's going to be like a standing guy, so they'll go standing up, and they go really wide to where it's like, oh, we have enough time, but it's got to be quick. It's going to be coming out of Cade's hands very fast.
Keondae Henry, star wide receiver for the Falcons at the bottom of your screen. It's going to be a quick handoff to Dylan Brockle, and he shifts and moves. He's going to have enough for a first. Oh, man! Tripped up by number 7. Cortland Short, the senior defensive back for the Yellow Jackets.
Looks like you got a little antsy there. He thought first down for sure. And
man, there was so much green in front of him. I was sure that he was going to break that thing.
So that was a little calm curse there on you. We'll let it slide, though. But fourth down, we're definitely going to go for it here.
I'm antsy. Here we go. Jumped off sides. Free play. Nope. I think we're just going to get the free 5.
Yeah, I think there was contact up front, which is why it was blown dead. So it is offside on the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be an easy first down for us. And you know what? There's a third party, our little
oh man,
broadcast today.
What am I doing?
He's down there braving the elements, normally where I'm at. But hey,
who are we talking about?
Mr. Bob Jackson, what's up,
here?
man?
Am I here?
You're here.
I didn't know. I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Bob forgot.
Hand off Brockle. He's got some room. He's trucking ahead. He'll pick up 5 or 6. And Bob, give us a little bit about the scene down there. What's it like? How's it feel?
It's bright. It's neon night here, not construction night. Looks like they're ready to light up the scoreboard against the Yellow Jackets.
Is that what it is? It's light up the scoreboard?
I just made that up. I just know it's neon night. Relax.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I like it, though.
But it's good energy down here. People are a little cold, but, touchdown will get them warmed up, right?
Yeah, well, you should be cold. It's playoff time in Texas. It's good to have a little bit of a brisk November air. As we got a handoff left side, it was Brockle, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yeah, they're just trying to stretch him out, get him some open space there. You got to do that when you have a fast guy like that, break a couple ankles. He's pretty good at breaking tackles as well, but just get him out in open space. But they're going to sub in McAfee here.
And it's early. Brockle's kind of shaking up there, but it's early. But this Yellow Jacket defense got a little pop to them. They're flying around, huh?
Yeah, Brockle's getting looked at down there on the sideline. Bob, keep your eye on that. As we got 2 running backs in the backfield. It's actually Davin Hopkins in the neon green shoes and McAfee to Bortnam's left. Looks like we got Brett Young at the top of your screen and Keondae Henry at the bottom. Quarterback drops back, fires. He's got Brett Young in and out of the hands of Young as he was met with contact right when the ball got to his hands.
A very rare drop from Brett Young right there.
He has been about as solid as they come this year.
The glue guy.
If you guys see it, they are double teaming Keondae down here. At least they were on that last play. At the line of scrimmage.
I got to say, that's a pretty good idea.
I don't know why any other team didn't this year.
Why would they double team that guy? The guy going to Purdue, the 4-star?
Yeah, he's only awesome.
That's crazy.
He's only awesome.
They must have watched the little film.
Yeah, he's only awesome. But let's see here. Maybe that helps you out a little bit. Maybe Brett gets open.
Here we go, 4th and 5 for the Falcons. Drops back, fires across the field. There was a little bit of a tug on the jersey there. I'm surprised we didn't see any mustard on the lettuce. But nonetheless, here comes this strong Falcon defense.
Hey, one thing, playing in some playoff games, they're not going to call everything. They don't want to be the reason why something happened. They don't blame us because, that.
To be quite honest with you, I don't hate that.
I say let them play. I like that, but we've seen it once. Let's see if it happens on both sides of the ball now.
Here we go, the first snap for these Yellow Jackets, and it's going to be a quick pass, slant, broken tackle. He's got enough for a first down. That was number 23, Deshaun Long, with the reception.
And I'm going to go ahead and beat you to it. See what he's listed as?
An athlete.
An athlete.
An ATH.
An athlete. A lot of stop routes, most routes, combinations are going to go to him. I watched a lot of film.
You've never been called one of those, have you, Tips?
No, I'm not an athlete. Absolutely not. I'm an athlete eating chicken sandwiches.
Shotgun formation, handoff. And he's going to find a little running room. Upended there by number 2, Jalen Brooks. Great open field tackle.
In between that, Brockle has gone to the tent. So
thank you for the
something
update.
To keep an eye on there.
Absolutely. Brockle, one of the star players on this Falcon offense. So if he goes down with any kind of an injury or if he's hindered tonight, that's going to be tough to overcome.
Yeah, the good thing is you have McAfee. He stepped up mightily in several games with the absence of Brockle.
Rodriguez coming off the side. He makes a huge play in the backfield. Xavier Rodriguez throw up the X.
Man, so you saw that, but I was just watching Kakuba just drive that dude over the pile, and I was getting a little nervous. I was like, maybe a flag will come out. But nah, he was just finishing off the guy trying to block him. He goes, nah, watch this. This is how you get blocked.
Well, we might keep an eye on that matchup all night. Humphrey Kakuba has been a force to be reckoned with this season. Senior defensive lineman. He's tough.
And a really good star, too, being up in the middle.
Quarterback for the Yellow Jackets, Alan Banks, drops back, fires, and it's a high pass, but it's caught right at the first down marker. We'll see where they spot the ball. I think they got enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him the spot. And what you're going to see a lot tonight, short stop routes, maybe a slant, an out route, really short. It looks like they like to control the quarterback, and they're going to mix a lot of different looks. Right here, it's a two running back set.
And it's going to be a quick handoff. Number 34, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That was 36, Curran Hill.
Yeah, and he read that like a book, man. He came off the edge, was like, well, there's no one here, so let's find the ball carrier.
These two defensive ends for the Falcons, Curran Hill and Tanner Moon, man, they're some playmakers.
They really are, and it's kind of crazy to think no one's looking at them. Like,
yeah,
I saw Coach Young make a tweet this week saying, hey, if you want somebody tall and quick, why don't you look at my DNs?
Shotgun formation, quick snap, fires, left side, high throw in and out of the hands of the intended target. It's going to bring up 3rd and forever.
Yeah, so it's a 3rd and long. This has been something that's kind of worrying throughout the season with Lake Dallas. So right here, let's see if we start the playoffs with a big 3rd down stop to get the ball back to our firepower offense.
A lot of movement here from Arlington Heights. Maybe a little bit of confusion. I can't quite tell.
It's just it's just twins on the outside there.
Falcons stacking the line of scrimmage. Quarterback drops back, fires. He's got an open man, but overthrows him. It's going to bring up 4th down and 14.
And we dodged the bullet there. He was open. He let up a little bit. It was like, hey, throw me the ball. Quarterback threw it for him to be in a full sprint. So we got a little lucky there with the let off.
But the refs are signaling something at midfield. Not quite sure what's going on here.
Well, they're talking to our head coach. It's got to be something
clock related.
Yeah, I saw it. They're going to make sure the clock is taken really good care of tonight. That's something in the playoffs they do. I mean, you got to think in the playoffs, once you get to Jerry World for the state title games, there's replay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when it comes to high school football, we don't joke around in the state of Texas. But guess what? When it comes to playoff high school football,
that's a whole nother animal.
It's a whole nother animal. So, I mean, it could be as simple as a second, but they're like, hey, what if you need a second at the end of the half?
Second might matter.
A second. It's a long time.
It is. Bob, how you doing down there?
I'm good. I was there. I'm good. I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. Everybody's looking up like it's a clock issue, but, I mean, clock hasn't changed, so.
Yeah. 6:04 here to go in the first quarter. 0-0 score. Yellow Jackets going to punt. High, long snap. He gets it off. Xavier Rodriguez back deep to return. The ball bounces at the 22-yard line. It's going to roll out at the 16. So the Falcons are going to take over inside their own 20. And we'll see what they can do with their second possession tonight.
Yeah, there was some positive things in the first drive. Just fell a little bit behind there with getting tackled when you had Brockle making some moves the way he was in the open space. You know, he came up a little bit short, so it gave you a weird 3rd down situation, a drop by Brett Young, and then the miscommunication with Keondae, maybe a hold, you know, with Keondae and Cade there.
Handoff. It's McAfee. He's going to push forward for a pickup of a couple yards, bring up 2nd down and 8. Brockle not back out on the field quite yet. Yeah. Certainly something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, so that's going to put Brewer in that second running back spot, or Hopkins. I mean, we've seen him become an absolute unit the last several weeks. Took a visit. I do believe he took a visit to the University of Texas.
Davin Hopkins?
Weekend. I believe so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe getting looked at or just opening up his recruitment.
Here we go, handoff McAfee. He's trying to find something, and he is swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. That's number 52, James Akbar, a senior linebacker making a play for the Yellow Jackets.
This is an athletic front seven for the Yellow Jackets down here. These boys are pretty stocky, pretty big, and, I mean, they're moving.
I was going to say, I was hinting at Denison earlier, and that front seven looks like a Denison Trenches unit.
Denison always does a lot of movement.
Yes.
Before pre-snap movement on the defensive side of the ball. And, yeah, these guys are athletes. You're 100% right, Bob. Here we go. Bortnam drops back, looking for Keondae, and it's intercepted at the 30-yard line. I think he might be able to punch this in. Makes a move inside the 5, and he's down at the 2.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication there.
Well, they're baiting that. I mean, they know we like going to Keondae, and they had him doubled early, but, I mean, that safety's not moving off of him. That's the play they wanted.
I mean, they're basically showing a cover 2, but in reality,
it's cover 1.
It's cover 1.
It's cover 1 doubling him.
They're just doubling him. So they're baiting it. Cade fell for it, unfortunately. And that safety just stole his lunch money.
That looked too easy.
It looked scary because of how easy it looked.
Big number 9. That running back is a monster.
Yep.
Handoff right up the middle, and he's in. That's a touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. Boy, that happened quick.
Yeah, in the matter of 2 plays, you're down 6. Turnovers are scary deadly when it comes to playoff football.
Oh, I know. I mean, this defense is the heart and soul of this thing, and they get off the field. The offense gives the ball right back, and yeah, like you said, you find yourself down 6 points quickly with 4:28 here to go in the first quarter. Here's the extra point. Nearly blocked, but it's up and it's good.
Got a finger on it, actually. I heard it.
So we'll be right back. Falcons trail 7-0. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Lake Dallas football fans, we've got a winning lineup of sponsors, including Alpha and Omega Contract Sales and Consulting, local business-minded teammates supporting the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. From the trenches to the end zone, they're in the game. Nitrogen services, heavy machinery, hydraulics, and equipment rentals. They've got every position covered. Alpha and Omega Contract Sales and Consulting, playing their part in the playbook of community support.
Drive the excitement of Lake Dallas Falcon football with James Wood Auto Park, proud sponsors of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. From the field to the road, they are all about top performance. James Wood Auto Park, the driving force of the Lake Dallas Falcon football.
We are back. 7-0 is your score. Falcons trail the Yellow Jackets of Arlington Heights. 4:28 here to go in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets able to score off of that untimely turnover. Interception thrown by Cade Bortnam. Little pooch kick here. Fair caught at the 30-yard line by Brett Young. That's where the Falcons are going to take over.
And before the offense comes back out, I mean, we see Brockle, he is going into the locker room. So if you want to take a page out of the Rangers book, next man up.
Next man up.
Next man up.
It's playoff time. That's what you got to do. That's how you got to think.
That's how you got to do it. And the thing with the playoffs, I mean, every play counts. Tips, you know this.
Yep.
Every play counts. There's no next week.
There is no next week. It's now. It is now.
Well, here's Bortnam in the shotgun formation. Looks like he's got McAfee to his left, Keondae Henry at the bottom of your screen, Davin Hopkins in at the sniffer back position, Brett Young at the top, and it's a handoff up the middle. He's got a little room. McAfee moving and grooving past the 40-yard line. He gets to the 44. That'll be a first down for the Falcons.
And I love Brockle. With the absence of Brockle, you know, you said it, well, next man up. McAfee's had a great season.
He has been a great player for the Falcons.
That two backfield that we have with those two guys, it's awesome. So he's going to be able to step in and be just fine.
Here we go, handoff. McAfee up the middle. He's got blockers. He's across midfield. Another first down. Back-to-back 10-plus yard runs for Sam McAfee.
You know, Sam McAfee's looking pretty good right now, but hey, it's got to be those big men up front.
Absolutely.
They're opening some holes, man, and that's we always give all the cool plays look so good on the running backs and the receivers and these short throws. Those big guys up front, they set those up.
I think Cameron Hobbs could have picked up a first down through those holes those guys are making.
Don't get carried away.
Here we go. Another handoff. Sam McAfee picks up a couple yards.
So it looks like we're just trying to – we're going to run the ball. We're going to try to find some success with that, and we found some already. What can we work off of that now? That's my question. Looking down, are we going to be able to work in maybe a little RPO, you know, kind of get this defense to really bait in? Right now, with the way the D-line's playing, it's got to be kind of quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go, shotgun, handoff. McAfee pushing forward, maybe picks up 1 or 2, and now we got third down and 7, maybe 8.
And it looks like they want to get those safeties and those linebackers to kind of come in to open up Keondae a little more here after that last interception.
Yeah, I think you need to take your poison on that. They're going to take 2 defenders out of the game with that. Maybe switch it up a little bit. You know, you have to be really fluid as a coach to work in different looks. And what a great – I mean, it's playoffs. It's going to stress you.
2:45 here to go in the first quarter. Falcons trail 7-0. Bortnam barking orders at the line, maybe making some pre-snap adjustments. And here we go, play action, rolling right, looking, fires. He's got Blakesley, and Blakesley's
upended.
Only going to pick up enough to get, 5 yards? And that's going to bring up 4th down and 4.
And you're in no man's land here. I think you go for it.
I think so, too. The way your defense can play and the way they have shown you they can play all season long, I'm betting on those guys.
Yeah, I mean.
And I'm betting on this offense. We can
too.
pick up 4 yards.
It is what it is, right? Let's
Yeah,
go.
Let's go. Here we go. Handoff. It's McAfee. McAfee makes a move, and McAfee's got enough for a first down. Down inside the 20.
All right, my hands went to my head. At first, I was like, why are we running it on 4th and 4? But the trust in McAfee in this offensive line on 4th down and 4. That's bold.
I like it.
But I like it.
Be bold.
Yeah, so right here, this I do believe it's a timeout.
Yep, and we're going to take one with them. As they step aside, we'll do the same. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
We'll be right back with the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. Are you ready for Lake Dallas High School football, brother? Brought to you by the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast and proudly sponsored by Mark Tucker's Allstate Agency in Corinth. With personalized coverage options and a commitment to the community, they're more than just insurance, dude. They're more than just 93,000 screaming Hulkamaniacs, brother. They're a partner you can trust, dude. That's Allstate. That's Mark Tucker Insurance, brother.
Welcome back to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Here we go, pickup of 16 yards by Sam McAfee on that 4th down run. And the Falcons are in the red zone.
Red zone offense. What can we cook up here, right?
We'll see what they can do. Shotgun snap, Travis Brewer in at halfback. He's got Blakesley. And in and out of the hands of Ethan Blakesley. That would have landed him somewhere right around the 8-yard line.
You know, Cade had the biscuit, but he missed the basket just barely.
Yeah?
He did. See, when Bob's here, I try to mix these in, but it would have been cooler if
Bob's
it was
got the
hot.
I was really sitting down here trying to decide if I hated it or not. I liked it.
I don't hate it at all.
I didn't hate it.
I don't hate that.
It wasn't as fluid as I would have liked.
Yeah. I think you need to work in a
Put the
biscuit
biscuit in the basket. See, if it was completed, it would have worked well. I took that from the Fox crew.
Oh, don't take anything from them. Greg Olson and the gang.
Joe Klatt.
Here we go. Fires. End zone. Going for Brett Young. Did he keep a foot in? And they're going to say he's out of bounds.
Man, that took him a long time. But you know what? I'm really far, but I kind of thought, yeah, there's no way.
What an effort by Brett Young.
I had
looked at the replay. I think he made the right call. I really do.
Yeah, he was already basically on the boundary when that happened.
That ball kind of hung up there for just a little too long. I love the idea. One-on-one coverage. Brett Young, that kid can make plays. He's done it all year. Oh, man, that was close. Here we go, Falcon fans. Second down and 5.
There was an offsides. That's why they did it. There was an offsides. Okay, see, well, I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
I'm a failure.
It's okay, Tips. Handoff, McAfee, and he's going to be met. Loss of 1, maybe 2 on that play. It'll bring him back to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, so you did 2nd and 5. You liked where you were with the sticks, so you're like, all right, let's try to run. You know, make our 3rd down to where you can really open up the playbook. You can throw it. You can run it again. Well, now you're stuck. You're stuck down in a 3rd, and, I mean, it's manageable, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's a lot harder than a 2nd and 5. So, I don't know, maybe we'll mix in an RPO here. Keondae actually looks like he's on an island.
He might have it right here. We'll see what that safety does at the top of your screen.
That safety's going to bail.
I think so. And here's Keondae Henry for a touchdown! The Falcons are on the board with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. 17 yards. Cade Boardham to Keondae Henry.
So what they did, that safety was staring at Cade. Cade stared at the sideline like it was going to be a fade route. The safety panicked, ran across as fast as he could. Well, guess what? Keondae's right behind you, buddy.
Whoop. He never looked at Keondae. He thought he was reading Cade's eyes.
And there's flags all over the place. This might be a personal foul for roughing the oh, no, they had 12 men in the formation.
Okay, there we go. So right now the Falcons have tied it up 7-7, 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. And we'll keep it right here. The flag threw us off just a little bit. We'll get to commercials here soon. But let's talk about that for a little while. That was beautifully drawn up, beautifully executed. I love your breakdown of that because that's exactly what happened. Cade Bortnam deked him, and Keondae ran a great route. That's how you win playoff games.
That is. You have to be – I said it before. You have to be really fluid. Things are going to happen fast. How can you make the adjustments on the fly? Already we've seen the coaches made a really good offensive adjustment there with the Keondae double coverage. Even though they're showing a cover 2, it's technically a cover 1, so the coaches saw it after we saw it, and they made an adjustment, and it's great. McAfee stepping into that role of, all right, dude, you're running back 1. You're the guy tonight.
You're the guy.
You're the guy.
Hey, and let's also make mention our third option. We talk about the two-headed monster all the time, Brockle and McAfee. Well, guess what? Our third option is Travis Brewer, and he is nothing to scoff at. He is a fantastic running back at the high school level.
He's got, I think, 3 touchdowns on the season. It's not like he's absent.
Yeah.
They can mix him in at all. I mean, Coach Young's talked about how much he loves his running back room.
Here we go, kickoff. It's going to be fair caught at the 22-yard line. That's where the Yellow Jackets are going to take over.
25,
Falcon fans, 25.
You're good.
Falcon fans, we do see you in the chat on our YouTube page. Love to hear from you. Keep it coming. We'll be giving shout-outs all night. Jennifer Mars, class of 86 in the house. We appreciate the compliment. Josh the electrician, tuning in.
We love you.
Chiming in. Great to hear from you, Josh.
Is he a new tune-inner since he's technically never?
He is. Yeah, I think so.
He's never tuned in. He's only run the show.
That guy needs to sell a T-shirt.
Here we go. A little screen pass towards the Yellow Jacket sideline. It's going to pick up a few yards.
So there we are. They're going back to their bread and butter. Throw it out quick to their freak athlete. That's Deshaun Long. I mean, just give it to him. And they're going to do that a lot. Short routes, stop routes. I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but if they're going to keep doing it, I'm just going to keep being right.
Yeah. I mean, you're always right, Tibbs.
Most of the time.
It's just kind of your thing.
Don't tell my mom that.
It's kind of your thing. Is that a false start? That was a weird-looking play.
Well, I'll take it because it's going to be 3rd and about 4, 3rd and 3.
Third and 3.
I mean, right here. Our run stop. I mean, even on here. All right. The defense has a score on them now. But guess what? They took over at like the 6-inch line. That's unfortunate. That's a tough way to be like, hey, defense, we need you here to stop them. So, I mean, that you can't really give that one. That was on the offense for sure.
No, you tip your cap, give that one to the game. It is what it is. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to pay some bills, roll some sponsorship ads. We'll be right back. 7-7 is your score. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
You've been listening to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Need lunch, but you're in a hurry? Well, I have the solution for you. Try Chick-fil-A in Corinth, located smack dab in the middle of Kensington Square. At Chick-fil-A in Corinth, the service is always fast, the food is always top-notch, and it's always their pleasure to serve you. Don't forget, they have breakfast too. Opens at 6 a.m. Monday through Saturday, dark on Sundays. Chick-fil-A, where dreams come true.
Give me some of that sweet tea.
Welcome back to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Seven is your score. Start of the second quarter. All tied up here at Falcon Stadium. Week 1 of the Texas High School Football Playoffs. Happy to have you here. And boy, we got a good one in store for you tonight. Handoff, right side. We got flags.
So, I was...
Are you eating on the air again?
No, I'm not. Okay, stop. I'm not. I was confused because that looked really weird. And I was like, Bob, I'm surprised you didn't throw the mic up and be like, yo, false start. What's the holdup? That was clearly a false start. And it just took them... There was a buffer in the brain or something. Like, oh, wait, that's a false start. So how do I throw the flag?
I thought it was, but I was like, maybe I don't know as much as I think I do sometimes. So let me pump the brakes.
Yeah, keep an eye on this. This crew... This referee crew seems to just be really slow at making their calls.
It's called.
I think they're good calls. I think this is a good crew. but their calls are slow and deliberate. Here we go, a little screen pass, and it's dropped. It's going to bring up 4th down.
While watching film on them playing different teams, and I looked at the Grapevine and the Colleyville Heritage game because I feel like that was 2 of the best opponents they played all year, and they were semi-recent. I saw that happen a lot on those screens. Quarterback kind of panics a little bit. He throws it quick, maybe it's a little bit of a bullet, and it just catches the running back off guard. A lot of times on those screen plays, you'll see the quarterback like backpedal and kind of just toss it over, real light and easy.
Daintily.
He kind of darts them on his screens.
We got a little bit of a lofty snap there.
I think we can block one of those.
May not get past midfield. It's going to take a nice bounce right into the hands of Xavier Rodriguez. He's driven out of bounds.
Oh, he just ran someone over the
sideline. There's some contact over there. An innocent bystander just got ran right over.
That guy is so confused. What did I do?
What happened? What just happened?
How am I on the ground?
That's what happens when you stand on the tracks and the train's coming by.
Yeah.
See, now that's a saying.
What I'm talking about.
That's a saying,
Tips, right?
Bob.
Hey, write that down.
You got to get that rat-tat-tat, Tips. You
Also,
get
I
the
know you got that
razzle-dazzle.
from like Madden 08. I played that too.
So you stole it too.
We're all stealing stuff.
We're having fun, no?
Here we go, handoff. Up the middle, McAfee looking for any kind of a lane, and he just couldn't quite get anything going. Maybe picked up a yard. Looks like they're going to give him 2.
They might give him 2 here. Let's be generous.
Here we go.
Let's be generous,
I'll
right?
take
They'll
it.
give us 2. 2nd and 8. I've liked what we've done. I mean, I'm all right with going back to McAfee here on another run. Maybe stretch him out right to the outside. I kind of want to see him get some speed, but with the O-line breaking open some massive gaps for him to run through, I mean, the playbook is open. Any recipe in the recipe book, you can definitely choose.
Here we go, shotgun, snap. McAfee looking for something. He's going to get met behind the line of scrimmage. Lose a yard on that play.
And now it gets a little bit more difficult.
3rd and 9. Going to have to open it up a little bit.
Did this guy just say recipe book?
I did. A cookbook.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think cookbook is far more accepted than recipe book.
All right. You know what?
Just
Stick to sports.
That's what I'm doing.
Let's see what the Falcons cook up here.
See, I like that.
They're whipping it up in the kitchen?
Yeah, no. Timeout.
Here we go, Boredom. He's got a lot of room in front of him. It's a foot race. It's a foot race to the sticks. He's inside the 30, inside the 20, and out of bounds at the 15.
What a call by my man Smitty here. You sounded great. And you know what else looked great? Those legs on Caterade right there.
Cade Bortnam getting it done on the ground.
A really big read for a gain of 27. He just saw, hey, I only got 1 linebacker to beat. Why not? And he runs. He's faster. And he steps out of bounds. Smart play.
Making it happen. Handoff. It's McAfee. He's down inside the 10. Gets upended, and he's down at the 6-yard line. I think that's going to be enough for a Falcon first down. They're knocking on the door.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Falcons. Knocking on the door to put 6 on the board. Was that a rhyme? Did I just rhyme?
Nope.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Sure didn't.
Nope.
I'm not a rapper.
9:58 here to go in the 2nd quarter. Here we go, handoff up the middle. McAfee's got a little bit of room, and he's down near the 2-yard line.
You know what? Let's hit that repeat button real quick. Do it again.
Absolutely. I think you're handing it off a couple times right here. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the only other thing, maybe you put in a heavier package. I saw Humphrey ran out there.
Well, and Brett Young just came off.
So Hopkins might be, they're going to reset.
Maybe might be looking at a little brotherly shove here.
Is that right?
It's at the 2. I don't think you do.
I don't know, man.
Could we
the
get
Eagles
a
have done it from
push
the
going?
3. I would like to see it. We're in the right colors.
I like Hopkins here.
All right. I like the way they approach the line. Move to the back. Oh, my goodness.
That was butchered.
That got, well, it was almost like a triple option type look where they handed it off to Hopkins.
So they were trying to go quick.
They got a little cute there.
They were trying to go quick. I saw the sideline signal for, hey, bunch back up.
There's a flag down here.
Let's do it at like the 10.
It's probably a legal formation, maybe?
It has
legal
to be.
motion.
See, that's why we can't. Don't try to be too cute. Oh, I'll take
It's
it.
on them.
All right.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get cute. You get,
Half the distance.
you get results when you're cute. I would know. I'm pretty cute.
Sometimes,
What are we doing here?
I don't know. Apparently this is the Bob
Tip's
show.
just trying to rhyme and cook up there, and it's all bad. So I just thought I'd join in.
I agree.
So run
I
this
like the
one
effort.
normal. Go underneath.
Just go. We got a toss. It's McAfee. McAfee cuts it
Touchdown.
back in, reaches, touchdown for the Falcons.
Bang, 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 man. Right now, this team is clicking.
That'll put 6 on the board. Sam McAfee runs it in from the 1-yard line. That's a new formation. We haven't seen that. And they just lined it up twice. Have you seen that this year?
Yes.
We have?
Yes.
I have not seen that little shiftiness at the 1-yard line.
You know, with...
Oh, and that was nearly blocked.
Making sure that wasn't going to get blocked, but right there, that is something they're able to do a lot right there, mixing around that formation with those same amount of guys.
14-7 is your score. 8:52 to go in the second. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
We'll be right back with Lake Dallas Falcons football and the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
What can you expect with Pavlov Media's 1 gigabit per second internet speeds? More devices. Sign up for our interested list at pavlovmedia.com/Lake Cities. That's PAVLOVMEDIA.com /.
All right, we are back. 14-7 is your score. This kickoff fielded at the 21-yard line, and he's got room. Number 1 is moving across midfield, and that was Keith Guidry, the senior defensive back, returning that kick into Falcon territory. I was corrected. Talked in the break, talked with Tips. Falcons have been running that formation a little bit. I was out for the Emerson game. Apparently that's when we really got that thing going, huh?
Yeah, I think we ran that about 90% of that game. That's
Okay.
our run game that week did not include McAfee or Brockle. We just gave it to Hopkins. Just, hey, go.
Yeah.
and it was easy. He was able to just pick up yards, just use a bigger running back, and man, he was grinding away that night. You missed a great game. I was hanging out the window.
I know. I saw that at the end of the game. You were yelling at people. Here we go. Shotgun snap. Handoff. Right side. And Tanner Moon and Xavier Rodriguez saying, not up in here.
You know what? Tanner Moon looked like he was not going to win that battle. Maybe he was going to be undersized because he stuck it to him. Stood him up. And then X comes and gets involved. Give him a little half tackle there.
X going to give it to you.
X, yep.
See, I am on fire tonight.
That is fire right there.
Got Fab back there.
Little love from
X
Fab.
going to give it to you. He's going to give it to you.
Here we go. 8:10 to go in the second quarter. Quarterback drops back, fakes right, goes deep, and it's out of the reach of just about everybody on the playing field.
Yeah, they were trying to. So they've been working on those short routes. Stops. Just stop route. Stop. Guess what right there? They did the opposite. They did a stop and go.
Yeah.
Try to trick them out.
And the quarterback really tried to sell it, but man.
Yeah, he sailed it out of bounds.
He did sail it out of bounds. Got a few more shout-outs. Cameron Hobbs tuning in. Good to hear from you.
Love you, little buddy.
He said this camera guy's way better than the previous option. He said the sideline guy is better too.
Well, because I'm in his job.
Quarterback rolls right, under pressure, and he fires it out of bounds on third. Griffin giving chase to the quarterback, creating havoc. And this Falcon defense is rolling.
Yeah, there is really no bend at all right now in this defense. And I know it looks like they gave up 7, but it happened earlier off a turnover. So yet again, you're not really pointing your finger at the defense.
I really want to go block one of these punts, man. These
You want
snaps
to? You want to go out there?
No, I'll break in half, dude.
Okay.
I'm brittle and old these days.
Well, here we go. I agree, Bob. We got a chance. These snaps are high and lofty. This ball is going to be fumbled by the Falcons. I think it's recovered by the Falcons.
It's going to be kick catch.
Yeah, I think
kick catch interference.
He threw a fair catch up.
That's a 15. He threw a fair catch, was going up there, and the dude was standing in his path. That should be a kick catch interference, in my opinion.
Yep.
But they're going to talk about it.
I don't see that going any other way.
If not, we got the ball back, so it's ours anyway. But the back judge is meeting with everybody.
Scary. Scary, though.
With the guy in the white hat. That does kind of freak you out a little bit. You're like, come on, man.
Just back off of that thing.
We don't need the ball filled that bad.
A few more shout-outs to get to.
Yep.
Crystal K Images, Jennifer Mars, Ricky Boydston, Daryl Williams tuning in. Good to hear from you guys. Jill Bell, former player, 2023 alumni.
So, kick catch interference is exactly what they called. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And so Lake Dallas is going to take over at the, what is that, 36? Yeah.
And that 23 alumni is none other than Javon Washington. Thanks for tuning in, Javon. Handoff, left side, it's McAfee. McAfee's going to scamper forward for a pickup of 4 or 5 yards.
He was kind of a brute, isn't he? He just draws contact, falls around, spins
they utilize
everywhere.
The spin move a lot.
They spin a lot. I don't know if that was taught or they play a lot of Madden. That was their go-to. Spam B, right? A little spin move.
I was a PlayStation guy. It's circle. Circle in my house.
You were lame.
No, PlayStation.
PC.
Here we go, McAfee. And that offensive line pushing forward, seeing what they can get. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
And they're still able. Just grab more yards. Grab more yards with the run game. So just keeping it going. Here, you got 3rd and 1. I mean, it's open again. I mean, you can try to throw it, but, I mean, I'm liking to run here. You can even maybe get Cade. A little read option here based off that DN. Well, we're going to freeze.
Boardham looking at the sideline, getting signals. Barking orders at the line. Here we go. And I think they got enough for a 1st down. That's going to move the chains.
Not the read option, I thought, but they did give it to Cade and let Cade have his moment right there. He falls over the line. A little brotherly shove right there.
Little brotherly shove.
Little brotherly shove to move the stick. By the way, we going to ban that or do we like it?
I like it.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it.
I think that's really lame.
I just
that
think
play gets banned.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to push or pull. That's
no,
in
you're
the
not allowed
rules.
to pull. You can't. You can push.
Yeah, that's a change of rules, which is
McAfee
weird.
Starting out right, cutting left, and nothing doing there on this 1st down run.
I think if the defense can't do it, you can't do it.
Defense can push.
You can't block in the back, can you?
You can push your own guy.
But you can push people in the back.
You can push your own guy.
But you can't do it if you're on defense.
Yeah, you can.
No.
The linebacker can push the defensive tackle. I don't know why you would, but you can.
No.
Okay.
I just don't like it because it's the Eagles. I'm going to be honest with you.
I know. I was waiting
I can't
for
stand the Eagles.
somebody to say it.
Dumb bird.
Here we go. Handoff. Right side. McAfee's got room. Brett Young did a nice job of not blocking in the back, and I think we got a flag there. There's 15 more yards.
15 more. Cheaters. Cheaters.
Cheaters.
Cheaters.
Dude, this play by Brett to stick his hands up and just get in his way was
just a little pick and roll, baby.
Genius.
Just a little
that was
pick
a
and roll.
really nice job by Brett Young.
I don't think he plays basketball.
Doing a block in the back because he was
tempting.
in prime position for it, and he just put his hands up and got in the way.
Yeah, it was very tempting.
Very smart, very disciplined football, very undisciplined football on the part of the Yellow Jackets, and that's why the Falcons are almost in the red zone.
Yellow Jackets stung themselves there, huh?
That is highbrow right there. I like that.
Thanks. That's been buzzing around in my head.
Oh, this guy is on fire.
Get him out. You're fired. No, I need you. Never mind.
Shotgun formation. Bortnam drops back, looks right, rolls right. He's going to take off. He's inside the 20. Oh. And he barrels over a guy at the 15-yard line. The Falcons get down to the 14.
You know, I kind of feel bad there. He kind of ran over, I think his name is Lamet, of the Yellow Jackets. He goes, hey, this is what seniors do, buddy. You're not there yet.
Yeah, I thought there was an age you had to get tattooed, but Kate just gave him one.
Oh, man.
All right.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's why we pay Bob the big bucks.
We pay him nothing.
Handoff McAfee. He's got a hole. He's going to make a move down near the 5-yard line. They marked him at the 7, but that's going to move the chains, and it's 1st and goal for the Falcons.
1st and goal. And we've been able to do anything we want down in this little area. But
Starting to roll a little bit.
He was so close. If he could have made one more cut to the outside versus that inside cut, I think he could have scored. Keondae was like, hey, man, I'm blocking my guy.
He is so shifty.
He's very shifty. And a substitution on the Yellow Jackets here to kind of bulk up that middle.
High snap. Bortnam's going to take off, and he's got it! Touchdown, Falcons!
Man, 3 touchdowns for the Falcons. 3 different touchdowns.
7-yard run. Cade Bortnam getting it done on the ground. Falcons opening this thing up. It's now 20-7. 4:14 here to go in the second quarter.
I'm about to open up my Gatorade.
I like that. Dennehy, kick is up, and he is booting these things through. 21-7. Good guys on top. 4:14 to go in the second. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Hey Falcon fans, your local community bank, Point Bank, would like to invite you to its location right here in Corinth to get your very own Lake Dallas school logo debit card. It's free when you open up a new personal checking account. To sweeten the deal, Point Bank will make a $25 donation to your choice of participating booster clubs. Point Bank is a member of FDIC Bank. Good luck, Falcons.
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million.
Welcome back to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
$14 here to go in the second quarter. Falcons kicking off. It's Mitchell White booting this thing into the end zone. And so far, Falcons have 185 total yards. What? You're pointing.
I want to give a shout out to the kicker on the celebration.
Did you
man.
see
Did you
that?
see it?
No, I missed it.
He just hit a perfect wedge shot on
here
a
we
par
go.
3.
Here we go. I got the replay up here in the booth.
No, you missed it. Dude, he walked up there. It was a perfect, and he goes up there, and he just goes, check out my 54-degree, 54, and shove
That was
it in the
about
door.
3 feet from the hole, man. I mean, that's a birdie.
Shot. That was awesome.
That's a McAfee special. Pat McAfee special.
Yep.
For the brand.
For the brand, baby.
Here we go. Let's see what this Falcon defense can do.
I just took it from your moment, but it was awesome.
Handoff up the middle, and he's got room. He's quick across the 50, inside the 40, driven out of bounds by Jalen Brooks.
All right, man. We have all the momentum going. Right there was just a little quick gut to the other back. Everybody's been worried about, but a 47-yard gain for the Yellow Jackets there to give it a little scary Terry for the Falcons.
You know, and that running back's name is Hank Hayden, number 22. I think that's a great football name.
It's a great name, period.
Hank Hayden. You don't meet a lot of 17, 18-year-olds named Hank.
What if his middle name starts with an 8? Then it's Triple H.
Sounds like the sheriff of a small town.
Yeah, hey,
it does.
It's me,
it
Hank
does.
Hayden. Here we go, Hank Hayden going at it again. Tanner Moon giving chase, and he hurdles Jalen Brooks. But he still gets brought down.
So it looks like we had a little bit of a sell out there. It looks like we're trying to draw maybe a tripping penalty. It looked a little weird. I
think it was his idea of a hurdle.
What's that? Well, I was talking about before that one of our.
It was an
defenders.
attempt.
There was an attempted hurdle on that, yeah. You know, they never look. If you attempt to hurdle, you better land it. Otherwise, you just kind of look goofy.
Things either go really good or really bad with hurdles. Second down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the 23-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Big number 34. This Falcon defense is not going to get them in time. That's going to move the chains for the Yellow Jackets.
And it looks like they've done a little bit of a change in the backfield. I'm not seeing – well, as I say that, guess what? They sub them back in. So as I'm saying that, forget it. Go ahead and spit that piece of gum out.
2:40 to go here in the second quarter. Falcons needing to stop. Don't want to give up any more points before halftime. Going deep. End zone. One-on-one coverage. And no flag. All good. All good here. Incomplete pass. Holy buckets.
I thought
that one scared me.
I thought they're
Flag for what? I didn't see anything.
Exactly.
Flag for what?
Yeah, that's what the ref said.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to say.
We're seeing the same thing. Me and the ref seeing the same thing.
Yeah, he was closer. Woo. Obviously not.
Woo.
I think we got away with one.
No.
No,
No, nothing happened.
No.
No, we're good. Defense right here, right?
2nd down and 10, ball on the 18-yard line. 2-back set for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Hank Hayden, and he's going to get swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw it up.
I got a better name than Hank Hayden for you. How about Xavier Rodriguez?
That's a great name.
Throw up the X.
It's a great name right here. You have the Yellow Jackets stuck at a 3rd and long. And we've seen the pass game hasn't been the best for the Yellow Jackets. So right here, you're feeling pretty confident as a Falcon defender.
We got 2 receivers on the right side, 2 on the left, 1 back in the backfield.
I was waiting for the bleachers. I was thinking about that.
I know, usually, here we go. You can hear them down there. A little bit of pressure coming off the left side. Fires, middle of the field, incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and long.
All right. I think they're going to go for it. I don't know what their kicker situation is. If he's got a leg for this range, it's not a crazy range, but I think maybe you feel like if you don't, get a first down here, maybe points on the board. If it's not a touchdown, maybe you're feeling a little out of it. So they're going to keep the offense on the field and definitely go for it here.
I don't want to rush to judgment.
4th and long.
I don't even see a kicking net on their sideline.
They just kick it to themselves.
They didn't hesitate. The offense is certainly staying on the field. 4th and 12. Ball on the 20-yard line. Quarterback drops back. Tanner Moon giving chase. Nearly gets him. Fires. Out of bounds.
What a play.
Turnover on downs. Falcons take over.
That was a massive play. I believe it was Brooks. Went flying across the field. Batted the ball away. Yeah, the replay. That's Brooks.
Yeah, that's Jalen Brooks making a play.
Man, he took flight. He looked like a Falcon right there and took flight. Batted the ball away. It's 4th down. Let's get the ball back.
Let's get one more before the half, huh?
Absolutely.
Why not, dude? Minute 33, 3 timeouts.
3
the
timeouts.
Offense rolling.
Here we go. Falcon fans, you guys are locked in on a good one here. Falcons lead 21-7. Fires, middle of the field. He was going for Braxton Allison, the junior wide receiver, just overthrew him. Boy,
that play
would have
call
been
is fantastic. If any of you played Madden before, we've been talking about it a little bit. That's that 4 verts kind of look right there, where that lower slot receiver comes across on like a deep drag.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It freaks out the safeties because they're playing a prevent. They're in a cover 3 right now. They don't even care about the doubling of Keondae anymore. They're like, ain't working, so.
We should be able to move the ball fairly well here. Pressure. Cade Bortnam trying to get out of it, and he is sacked down at the 11-yard line. That's not good.
No. All right. Well, Yellow Jackets are not calling a timeout. So here, it is 3rd down. You hand the ball off.
Yep.
Or a screen. Those are the only 2 options here. You have to do something safe. You don't want to force a turnover here when you're already way behind the stick. So right now, run the ball or a screen. That's it. Those are your 2 options, Coach. If you can hear me. I'm right below you.
You want me to walk down there and tell them?
Yeah, go ahead and put in a call.
Okay,
put in a play call, Bob.
No, I got it. Here I go.
Hey, Tip said to run the ball.
Yeah, you got to say Tip said before.
Yeah.
I'm throwing him under the bus.
Here we go. We're firing. And it's going to be caught for a first down. Keondae Henry's got a first and then some. Shakes off a couple Yellow Jacket tacklers. And that will be a first down for the Falcons.
I love it when they don't listen to tips.
I do too.
Holy
snot.
Don't buy a lottery ticket.
33 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Falcons bang a timeout.
I'm kind of, I like being wrong.
Well, also, I guess you did kind of call it, though. You said they weren't worried about Keondae anymore, and I guess they should have been, huh?
Technically, Tips was still right.
You were still right.
That's very loophole mindset right there.
Yeah, there's a loophole in this. You know what? They don't care about Keondae. Run him on a slant. It was still quick. It was a quick throw. So, technically, I'm just trying to get some credit here. No,
yeah,
I did not.
I've been watching a lot of Suits.
I was basically saying just lay over and die.
Here we go. The Falcons have actually dyed their hair blonde. Drew, if you want to get a shot of that sideline real quick. A lot of the Falcon players, a lot of them have helmets on, of course, but a lot of the ones that you can see their hair, you'll see it's nice and blonde for the playoffs. South Lake Carroll started that action.
They did that
quite some years back. But the Falcons got that mojo going here at Falcon Stadium tonight. We'll see if the blonde hair pays off here before halftime. 33 seconds. Falcons have 2 timeouts. Cade Bortnam drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's got a few yards. He's got room to work. Spins across midfield. The Falcons are moving. The pile is still being pushed. And Coach Young follows the referee and hammers the timeout.
I was too. You saw me right here. I'm hammering it.
That was
Big
a 13-second play, but a 21-yard gain by Cade Bortnam.
All right. You got a kicker with the leg.
You do. And he's kicking. The wind is at his back, I believe.
So,
is there any wind down there,
that
Bob?
doesn't look like it's
There's
very windy.
not really any wind. I
So
mean,
you're fine.
I'm sure if we get the whole crowd to kind of like blow.
Sure.
You know, maybe. I'm not a physics guy. I don't know anything about weather.
I'm sitting here.
Dang,
And
I thought we got.
me and Smitty gave a weird look to each
I
other.
thought he had physics on his resume.
He does not.
No, I just like I was telling the superintendent, I just kind of lie and I figure it out as I go.
You just fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it, baby. That's how I got down on the sideline.
I know, yeah.
Working out.
We didn't even know you were going to be here tonight.
You don't know anything about football?
Rock egg? Isn't that the Barcelona and PSG, right? They play football.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Yeah, I know all about that.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Falcons have 1 timeout. 20 seconds to go. Bortnam drops back, looks left. He's under pressure, and he loses the ball. The ball comes out, but recovered by the Falcons.
Let it run. Just let it run. Oh, we're going to call the timeout.
The Falcons call their 3rd and final timeout. Going to take one more crack at it.
I kind of want to kick it. You think? What's his distance?
Well, here he's kicking a 60-something. Are you really want to do that?
I mean, they did it in the NFL. No, he didn't get fired.
He might have the
point.
leg.
Well brought out.
So, I mean, you know, what are they going to do, return it?
The only thing here is you're thinking, hey, can we do – I mean, there's 9 seconds in a play. I mean, you're looking anywhere from 4 seconds to 9 unless your quarterback runs for a really long rush like we saw earlier. I mean, that took 13 seconds off the clock. But, I don't know, maybe a really deep out route to try to get the clock stopped. You get down to around the 35. I think that's – I mean, we saw him banging some field goal before the game, and they were pretty long. I mean, he was setting up just in front of the logo. So, I mean, that's basically where he'd be kicking from here. So, maybe that's something you try to set up right here.
They got no timeouts. I guess you could spike it. Bortnam rolls out. He's going to try to get out of bounds, and he gets to about the 36, 37-yard line. And we might see it.
I don't see the kicker.
I don't either. I see him right down here.
Yeah,
but
Dennehy's on the far end of this sideline here. He's looking at the coach.
I think we're going to throw Hail Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not kicking it. I wonder if we'll see any kind of a hook and ladder, lateral type play. I imagine it's going to be some kind of a Hail Mary.
Most likely. Put some stats on the board, you know. Why not?
Hey, put some points on the board.
Let's
That's
put
what
some
I'm looking
points
for.
on the board, right? Another
100%. They're
Another
doubling
6
Keondae
piece?
here,
You got
so.
receivers like this. You got Keondae Henry, Brett Young, Braxton Allison, McAfee's lined up in the slot.
Keondae is double covered. I mean,
You got playmakers on the field.
Timeout.
It's going to be a timeout.
Delay of
Oh,
game.
delay of game. Okay.
Well, we're definitely not kicking it now. It was a joke.
Just in case.
Just in case
Just in
you were
case you
thinking.
thought we were.
We are not. But delay a game, I don't know. Maybe we needed the 5 extra yards.
Yeah.
They're not really playing like we're going to throw a Hail Mary, though. I mean, you would think they'd back everybody up a little, maybe.
I would be more towards the 10.
I would not be. I would be heels on the goal line.
Yeah. Brewer gets a little bit of a running start, and it's dropped.
That was the hook and ladder, though. If y'all,
That's what they were doing, but Cade had no time.
Oh, no. And a non-contact injury. Keondae Henry is down at the 30-yard line. I hope he's just down out of frustration that he almost had a big play, but the trainers are going to be attending to him. And we'll certainly keep you posted. As, boy, that's something you definitely don't want to see. He gets up, pops right up, though. The Falcons are headed into the locker room. Bob, are you getting any kind of a coach interview?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Where is he?
Coach Young is at the 25-yard line right now. He's making a beeline, or a yellow jacket line, should I say. Right over to Bob.
On the 15 right now, in the middle of the 15, 10.
Oh! All right, guys. I'm down here with head coach Jason Young. Coach, what'd you like out of your team in the first half?
Defense is playing well. You know, we're we're making some mistakes offensively, but we're physical up front, and we've been able to run the ball, and that's going to open up a lot of things for us.
And what do you want to see some different things in the second half for you?
Execution on offense more than anything. We're missing some blocks as far as pass protection and things like that, but that's the big thing.
Texas high school football playoffs. Ain't nothing like it, right?
Oh, this is awesome, isn't it?
Love it.
Great job, Bob. That was Coach Jason Young of the Lake Dallas Falcons. Falcons lead 21-7. And, folks, we'll be back sometime in the halftime. I believe we do have a former player interview coming your way. Well, of course.
Breaking news?
I am. This is called Hit the Sounder Expo.
No.
We do have a former player interview coming your way.
That was the worst air horn I think I've ever heard in my life. That was not good. That was bad air horn. Yeah.
And we'll be back shortly. We'll go over some stats and all that fun stuff, but enjoy your halftime. Falcons lead 21-7. We'll be back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. All right, Falcon fans, we promised you one. I told you we were going to have a player interview, and I feel very rarely do I feel like the small guy in the room. But right now, I'm joined by none other than Preston the Leg Gregg.
What's up, Falcon Nation? How y'all doing?
They can't answer you back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's chat. Type in the chat how y'all doing. All
yeah,
right?
let them know in the chat.
Subscribe, like, comment, all of it. Let's go.
Smash that like button. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, it's great to have you here.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be back. It's my first game back since my senior night game. So.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. I haven't been back since.
So in the meantime, what have you been up to?
You know, I went down to Missouri Western, or up, I should say. I played there for a year, stayed there for a semester. Then I just transferred to West Texas A&M.
Okay.
Which is where I'm at right now. So last year I did kickoff duties as a freshman.
Okay.
And then this year I'm doing field goals and kickoffs.
Okay.
There in Canyon. So
are they trying? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Keep going.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say we just finished our season last week, and so I found we were playing a home game this week. I was like, you know, I got to come up here and watch some Falcon football. So
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are they trying to get you to play any other positions?
You know, I tried to tell my OC they need like a fake trick play, line me up at like slot or something, but. You know, I've had a bunch of players, they look at me like when I introduce myself, they're like, what position you play? And I'm like, I'm the kicker. I'm like, no, you're not, bro. Like, there's no way. But, you know, I dream of playing D-end or wide receiver. So, you know, maybe I can hit the weight room this offseason.
I was telling Tips to find you down there in the stands. I was like, I think he's over there. And he was like, oh, my God, he's huge.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's him. Do you remember the kicker?
Yeah, the kicker, the tall one. Yeah, no, I was talking to some of the coaches, and they come up to me, and they're like, dude, what have you been doing? I'm just like, just kicking. You know, I've just been growing, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, so.
So what's the biggest difference that you found between going – because you played at 2 college programs now.
Yes, sir.
And so what's the biggest difference of going from the high school level to the college level?
You know, the biggest difference, I would say, is definitely the way just like your whole week is planned out. Like, or just how a season is planned out. Like, it's so much more time commitment, so much more workload on your body. Even as a kicker, you know, they have us doing all the weightlifting, the speed and agility stuff, and it's just so much like more workload. Because to be honest, when I was a kicker here, I showed up to practice maybe twice a week. So for me, it was a big jump in just just practice and time. You got study hall during the week. You got to get like 5 hours study hall. At least last year at my old school. There's so much more that you have to do, and obviously the speed of play is so much faster. Even at the D2 level, I mean, the D2 level you still have like grown men that are playing. I mean, these guys are like, you think I'm big? I mean, there's these guys that are absolutely like monstrous, and it's just
Darryl Williams guys all over the place.
Oh yeah, and it's just like, dude, how are you not D1? You know, it's just it's speed of play is like insane. You know, the crowds that you play in. I mean, you get like a student section. I mean, it's not like high school student sections also, where they're like they can't really say everything, but they're relentless. I mean,
no rules.
No rules. I played at Fort Hays State last year. It was a Thursday night game. It's like second week, so the whole school went out to that game. And I heard some of the most craziest things I've probably ever heard in my life. Stuff that you would not hear in high school.
Go ahead. Tell Falcon Nation the worst thing you've ever heard.
So the worst thing, I'm just kidding. No, definitely not. But
so we got and I'm sorry to cut you short. I know we kind of got a little discombobulated there, but I want to make sure we get to the band, and they're about to do their thing. So one last question for you. What is your favorite memory of playing here at Lake Dallas?
Oh, my gosh. That's a great question. My favorite memory playing here is probably got to be my senior night game. We played Memorial. It was like 48-38. I had 2 field goals that game. I still watch that live stream over and over again because see how hyped up it made y'all when I made that 46. It was my career long. But
that's when you really became Preston the Leg Gregg.
Oh, I know. I was going out there. I was praying all year to get a chance to get something like of distance, a field goal, and I finally got it. And then we just won, and just like it really was just. It was a good way to end the football career here that I had here. We didn't have the best of all records, but, to go out and win like that, like how we did and stuff. And,
absolutely.
Got to play with some of my best friends, Brendan Sorsby, my punter, Harley, still best friends with him, Britton, all of them, get to that last final win with them. So it was just real exciting, that last game. And, I still replay that game back in my head. So,
I really appreciate you coming by.
I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Preston Gregg. Great.
Go Buffs.
Falcon, great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And right now we're going to flip it back around. We'll have the band coming your way. We'll do a little stats, and we'll bring it back in when the third quarter starts. Falcons up 21-7. We'll be back. Thanks a lot.
Next up for your halftime entertainment, the Lake Dallas ISD Fine Arts Department and Lake Dallas High School proudly present the 2023 edition of the award-winning Falcon Marching Band. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy a portion of the Falcon Band's superior rated contest production, The Long Road Home. The Falcon Band is under the field direction of senior drum majors Dylan McKinney and Jennifer Gutierrez and junior drum major Rebecca Skousen. Please put your hands together for the 2023 Falcon Marching Band. instructor, Abigail Lungadzi. This week, the award for the most Christmas spirit goes to senior drum major Dylan McKinney. Gold sponsors for the Falcon Band are Mark Tucker Allstate, Three Kings Groundskeeping, and Air by Ferris. Silver sponsors for the Falcon Band are Texas Lumberjacks Indoor Axe Throwing, Epic Nails, Global Spheres, Huffine Subaru Corinth, and Kelly Cooley Photography.
All right, Falcon fans, we're back. We're ready. And Tips is trying to steal my water up here.
I'm sorry. I tried to steal your water.
We got just a couple minutes before we enter into the second half of play in this Week 1 Texas high school football. I should say round 1. That's better.
It's round 1.
Round 1 Texas high school football playoff matchup between the Lake Dallas Falcons and the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets. A little bit of stats for you, Tips.
I like this.
And I got one that's really gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
Total yards, Falcons, 228.
Feels like there should be more. Okay.
But they scored 21 points. About right.
Yeah.
It's about right. They did throw a bad pick. It is what it is. Yellow Jackets, 82.
82, that's it.
82.
82.
82. This defense is for real, folks. This defense is lights out. Xavier Rodriguez, Riley Griffin, Tanner Moon, Humphrey Kakuba, Jalen Brooks.
The list, it's everybody.
These guys are dogs.
They are. It's something. It's going to come down to this. Alrighty, ready? Coach Young, Coach Jason Young, is a very defensive-minded coach. Whenever all the shifting happened within the program, coaches leaving, stuff like that, he was able to bring in some other guys that were like-minded to take over, to be like the head guys, the co's. But you know Coach Young's in that. He's telling them, hey, I know how to break down this film just as good as y'all. Let's collab on this. And he's just able to just bring different looks. And they look the same. Like, they line up, and you're like, oh, I wonder what they're going to do. You don't know.
Yeah, they always go with that four-man front.
It's different blitz looks. You can rotate the front line out. Man, the defense is just – it is as much as we love, how awesome the offense is for putting points on the board, when a defense is not allowing points or big plays, that says volumes about your team right there.
Yeah. It's fun to watch. It feels like we have as good of a chance of scoring on defense or making a big play happen on defense as we do when we have the ball on offense.
Yeah.
And I know we're going on and on right now about the defense. This offense, folks, has been electric today outside of one bad play. And don't get me wrong, it was a bad play.
It was bad.
It was a bad play.
We'll say it as it is.
And we went down. We went down 7-0 because of that. And it felt a little bit like the Falcons might have gotten the wind taken out of their sails. It felt a little bit like the momentum was going to go all in favor of Arlington Heights at that moment right there. And they go right back out there. 21 unanswered points after giving up that nearly a pick six. It was intercepted, run back to the 2-yard line.
It basically is a pick six. When you get tackled at the one, you put your defense in a bad position there. You pat the defensive helmets. You be like, hey, that's on us. If you're Cade, hey, sorry about that, but we're gonna make it up for you. Well, how about 21 unanswered?
21 unanswered.
Made it up. He made up for it for real.
I'm not sure if we have these stats right, but is that real? 18 rushes, 107 yards on the ground for Sam McAfee. 10 carries, 69 yards for Cade Bortnam.
He's got it's a give or take a yard or two with how it works. It's guesstimation.
I see. Nonetheless, and I wasn't trying to pick that apart, but the total yards is really what's going on here. Cade Bortnam has found a couple ways to get this game moving on the ground. He picked up some huge first downs with his legs. He scored a touchdown on the ground. He's having a great game. Sam McAfee having a great game. Keondae Henry, your star wide receiver, he's showing up and showing out. This team is functioning very well right now. They're playing very well, and they're executing. Bob talked to Coach Jason Young on his way to the locker room, ending that first half. What did he want to see out of this team in the second half?
He wants execution.
Execution. There we go, Bob. Good to hear from you.
Way to step in, buddy.
Way to jump right in there, Bob.
Thanks, man. I'm trying.
And hopefully that's what we see, folks. Execution. In this second half of action, live from Falcon Stadium, the Falcons lead 21-7, and it's time to get the third quarter underway. Mitchell White ready to boot this ball, and we're going to start with this Falcon defense. We talked them up. They got to live up to it now.
Maybe watch for a wedge shot, right? Maybe he kicks it to the end zone. There's a chance?
I don't know.
There's a chance?
He's been smashing.
Oh, at the one.
Received at the 1. Makes a couple moves inside the 10 and hit hard. Davin Hopkins.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
You're not that guy,
You're
pal.
not that guy.
I want to shake your hand.
That yellow jacket just got smushed on a windshield.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Flew right into that wall. And
here we go.
I'm pretty sure Falcons eat yellow jackets, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
I thought they eat rats.
Somebody in the comments, let me know.
Yeah, let us know. Sound off in the chat. We see you, Falcon fans. Thanks for tuning in.
Right? Zoologist? Is that
yeah,
right?
If there are any zoologists out there, let us know.
I was trying to think. I'm a little distracted on that one. Zoologist?
I thought it was like insectomology.
That's butchered. Anyway.
Here we go, handoff.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. This Falcon defense, Darius Duncan's making a play.
And we were talking about it, coming back from the half, the defense, you started listing names. Well, it just keeps going. I feel like every play, somebody else does something. Yes, you say X's name a lot, Yes, you say X's name a lot, Riley Griffin's name a lot, but everybody gets involved. Tanner Moon, the big man in the middle. Look at Humphrey. Look, right here. Penetration, guaranteed. He got double teamed. Still pushing.
Looks like we got a lot of pressure there. That was number 33 for the Falcons, Noah Wright, the junior defensive lineman.
And he almost fumbled that ball. That was extremely close to being a nice little gift for Lake Dallas to take over. But, hey, 3rd down and long. Lake Dallas defense right here. Big chance to get the offense, to see if the offense is still rolling after taking a little bit of a break.
This defense is making it happen. Here we go, 3rd down and 12. Ball on the 19-yard line. It's actually on the 18-yard line.
Oh,
a little bit of a trickery. Do we got a wide receiver pass? He rolled out, and it is going to be caught for a 1st down.
The only way they can get anything going is with a trick play. That makes you feel good.
It does.
I'll take it. And it wasn't even executed that well.
No, it wasn't.
It was ugly.
So, I mean, you survived. There wasn't a touchdown or a crazy big play. It just barely moved the sticks, and if that's the only way they can move the sticks, then you're like, you know what? Props to us.
A little bit of movement here. Some pre-snap motion by this Yellow Jacket offense. Calling for a false start. I think we got it. No.
It's just a freeze. That receiver almost fell over, though.
Maybe a little bit of confusion there on the part of the Yellow Jacket offense. And it's going to be a handoff. He's got room to run. Breaks a tackle at the 40-yard line, and he's going to be taken across midfield. I think all 11 guys had to bring him down there.
Yeah, right there. There was a couple chances to kind of get him stopped, but maybe a little bit trying to rip at the ball. So you don't do that. You don't wrap up, and it gives a gain of 23.
23-yard pickup there by the Yellow Jackets, and they're moving the ball. 2 first downs back-to-back. 10 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter of play. Falcons lead 21-7.
And they're going really slow here.
Handoff, right side. Big number 9, stumbling, bumbling, and moving his way. Tumbling. I was hoping he was going to be fumbling, but not quite.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was good. I wish we had the fumbling, but,
Can't have it all in this world, Tips.
No, you can't.
Can't have it all.
Hey, but guess what? Ask and you shall receive. There's going to be a turnover this drive.
You putting in the call? Here we go. All right. Joker. Lock it in.
Can I double
Adam
down
Tips.
on that? I want to double down on that.
All right. Bob is in.
I like it.
I like our odds, boys. Here we go. Shoestring tackle there. Throw up the X. Xavier Rodriguez, number 3, making it happen.
Bob, I want to get you involved right here. What was that little celebration? Was he just pointing, saying like, hey?
He was just letting them know I'm here. I'm here. I see you. I'm here.
3rd down and 4.
Going nowhere but backwards, maybe. He pointing the direction where he wants him to go.
I like it. Here we go. 3rd down.
And again,
3rd
slow.
and 4. I got to say, that might have been the fastest first half
ever
we've had all season. Maybe ever.
It's only 8:30?
Yeah. Here we go. Timeout. Yellow Jackets. 21-7. 8:45 to go in the 3rd. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Are you ready for some thrilling touchdowns, heart-stopping tackles, and game-changing plays? It's football season in Lake Dallas, and excitement is in the air. And when it comes to Lake Dallas football, there's one name you can trust to find your perfect touchdown-worthy home. Sanders Realty, proud sponsor of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Hurricane Harvey here. What can you expect with Pavlov Media's 1 gigabyte internet speeds? More devices, reliability, data security, and more. Pavlov Media, coming soon to Corinth, Shady Shores, and Hickory Creek. Sign up for our interested list at pavlovmedia.com/Lake Cities.
A great smile leaves a lasting impression, and at Corinth Orthodontics, that's exactly what they specialize in. Call Corinth Orthodontics at 940-321-3919, and don't forget, your smile is their passion.
Hey folks, Justin Smitty Smith here. Wanted to let you guys know to get those kiddos signed up for all LCFCA activities this fall.
All right, folks, we are back. 3rd down. Big 3rd down here for the Falcons. How's the nest?
The vibrations, man.
How's the nest, Bob?
They're jumping. They're colorful. They're excited.
Handoff, right side.
Make a play. They stopped him.
And they stopped him. He's short of the marker. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's go. They're obviously going for it again. And what I just heard, I hope they keep it up. I love when you can feel everybody stomping their feet in the bleachers.
That's
man.
great.
And you can feel it up here. You're like, earthquake.
The nest gets going. The nest is jumping. Here we go.
Like a bunch of glow sticks down here.
Shotgun formation. Surprised to see it. They need a yard. We'll see if they can get it. High snap. Here's Hank.
They got it.
And they got it.
I mean, barely. But guess what? They got it.
Hank the Tank. He's a good running back.
He's pretty good.
And they got a number of good big running backs. I mean, 9. You know, that dude is a monster. Carson James. 34. He's big. That's Latrell Brooks. They got 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Number 23, the lone receiver at the bottom. Quarterback drops back, fires, quick stop route. And, man, that's an 8-yard pickup, 9-yard pickup.
Who do we piss off?
Oh, yeah. That always happens.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy. Here, I'll type. I got my message.
We got haters. 7:25 here to go in the third quarter. 21-7. Falcons on top. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Number 23, the lone receiver at the bottom. Running back in motion from right to left. Here's the snap. Quarterback takes a 2-step drop. Fires over the head of the intended target, number 1, Keith Guidry.
And they're just trying something to get going, but I don't like that little setup there. I mean, actually, I do like it as a Falcon fan, you know, for the home team. Obviously, it was great, but I see what the Yellow Jackets are trying to do. They're trying to mix and match some things, but that was not it.
We got third down. Third and short.
Watch 23 down here alone. His split is cut in real deep. He's got a lot of field to work with.
Yeah.
He's got Jalen Brooks on him.
Oh, that was close.
There we go. Big stop for the Falcons. And I'm sorry, at the bottom of your screen, that's Jakarian Jackson, number 1. Jalen Brooks and Jakarian Jackson both got the pink gloves going. It's hard for me to...
It's kind of confusing.
Wow, big time stop there for the Falcons. 6:40 to go here in the third quarter.
You'll see a different look here. See a different look. Everybody's lined up on the line of scrimmage, and they're going to kind of pinch down.
A little bit of a pistol set. That's a false start all day long. Number 29, false start. Connor Stevenson jumped. That's going to back him up. That's huge.
That right there is all on our D-line doing some movement there at that pre-snap to get that guy to jump. When you see Humphrey, he slid to the left really quickly. They were like, oh, he's pinching, time to go. The ball must have been snapped, and he gets the offensive jump early. So guess what? Back him up 5 and retry.
Well played, Falcons.
Well played. The mental game.
Little chess to their checkers, huh?
Yeah.
Shotgun formation, man in motion from right to left. Quarterback drops back under pressure, and he's got a lot of room to work with. Tanner Moon stops him short. Turnover on down.
Does that count?
Oh, that counts.
That's a turnover.
Yeah, it's a turnover. That's us.
That's Riley Griffin and Tanner Moon making a big-time play when the Falcons needed it most.
So that was the first time you saw the defense bend a little bit, but guess what?
They did not break.
They stand tall in their heads, don't break, and turn the ball over and give the ball back to this rolling offense. Okay, little buddy?
I think so. I'm sorry for those of you at home. I'm trying to get off the mic if I got a little scratch in my throat.
Look at that little trip sponge.
I apologize.
Look at that trip sponge.
Trip sponge fires. He's got Keondae Henry, and he's got some room to work.
Oh, missed the block.
Braxton Allison couldn't quite get there on that downfield block. And that's going to bring up second down.
So, I mean, you're looking. They want to do what they want to do with Keondae, double coverage. It kind of looks like they've kind of gotten away from that. Well, it's really easy to give it to Keondae when you have 2 lead blockers like that, right? You just kind of run them off, and then you make a block. It's an easy way to get the ball into one of your biggest playmakers. And a second and short here for the Falcons.
Here we go, a little chop, chop, chop. And that is Sam McAfee bursting forward. He's going to have enough to move the chains. That's a Falcon first down.
Sam McAfee? McFeed me?
Oh.
Yeah, just get the cereal
All
rolling,
right.
baby. Little Elliot, keep on feeding the man.
What do you think about that, Bob?
I'm a loss for words. Can't believe I'm employed along this man.
Here we go. Might have a little pressure off the edge here. Number 21 was stepping up.
Oh.
And McAfee's going to be met in the backfield with some force. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, it always feels like the Falcons do a couple great things, and then something kind of backs them up here to face a little bit of adversity. But, I think there's see what the coaches can't construct a good play here.
When you were asking if the Falcons eat Yellow Jackets, we actually had somebody chime in. And we'll get to that here after this second down play. Second down and 11.
Was it a rock dove?
Ball on the 40-yard line. Here's McAfee. He's got some room to work. He breaks the tackle. He's across midfield. It's going to be enough for a first down for the Falcons.
And another great thing right there, you saw the offensive line getting to the next level. A massive block laid to the linebackers. Man, you feel great when you're a O lineman and you make it to the next level and you get to bully a linebacker.
Apparently, Falcons eat mostly birds, like pigeons. Did you know that? I had no idea.
Kind of terrifying,
Yeah.
Actually, doesn't that kind of make sense? Wasn't there a bird movie, like a war movie with pigeons and doves?
Oh, Valiant.
High throw.
Yes.
Brett Young goes up and gets it. Pick up a 5 or 4 yards.
And like the Falcons and the Eagles and whatever, they were like trying to eat.
Absolutely fire movie, by the way.
Great movie.
What movie is this?
Valorant or
Valiant.
Valiant, whatever it is.
Valiant.
Valorant. Isn't that a video game?
That's a video game.
Video games. We love you, Blake Jones. Anyway.
Trips left. We'll see what the Falcons can do here. Bortnam looks left, under pressure, escapes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And that play right there was well developed for the Falcons up until the point to where Cade runs out of time. He had Braxton Allison wide open, a little cross route up the field. Looked a little bit like a wheel route that you see a lot of times your running backs run out of the backfield, and he was so wide open.
They just couldn't quite hang on to the ball, or couldn't quite hang on to coverage.
Exactly.
Long enough.
Yeah, and how about this little burn
Pass
right here?
protection.
But today, they're eating Yellow Jackets, baby. Yeah, I love it.
Falcon chat is always fun.
Little appetizer.
Here we go, under pressure,
Screen.
screen to McAfee. Make a move. And he's driven out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Not quite enough to move the chains. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3.
Well, guess what? You're going for it. I mean, there's you're not even hesitating right here. Call the next play. Coach Young's even like, hey, be smart. Let's not. No penalty. Don't kill the drive that way. But, hey, what do we got? What do we got cooking now? I don't know. What are you thinking, Bob? What do you want to see here? This might be a pooch kick, huh?
I'd love a first down.
I think he's going to.
I think we're going to kick it now. Dropped off sides. Bortnam knows it. Knows it.
Oh, they blew it dead.
Oh, no.
I want the free play so bad.
It was there.
You know what? If he was going to go to Keondae, guess what? I think he
was 6.
He was in double coverage. But, maybe there was contact up front, but that is a safety thing. If they deem that the safety could be an issue there, the free play is blown dead. So I'm all right with it. Give me the 5, first down. Falcons continue to roll
Maybe some
on this
safety
drive.
for the scoreboard.
I got no gripes.
Yeah.
I got no gripes on this this
gripes.
ref crew. They're doing a great job. Bortnam takes the snap, rolls right, fires out of the reach of Brett Young.
And they still haven't been able to get Brett involved in this game. 2 targets, I believe now, and still no receptions. Oh, wait, he does have one. 1 catch for 4 yards. That must have happened earlier this drive, and my mind blamed. I just didn't see it.
What was that?
I don't know what I just said. My mind didn't. Yep. Anyway.
Yep.
So 3, but you haven't seen a big play come out of Brett yet, and that dude has been giving you big plays all season long. You've had a lot of these big playmakers this game get involved. I want to see him get involved in something a little bit more than a check down 4-yard route.
I think it's coming.
Any moment now. Maybe now.
Blakesley in motion. Handoff. It's McAfee. McAfee not able to break through. He picks up 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a settle there to run the ball on a second and really long. I mean, you've been able to pick up 4 or 5 yards in some plays, so that kind of, you're kind of relying on that. So, yeah, I don't really know here. Bob, what are you smelling?
Hit me.
What kind of play are you smelling here?
That's a whiff of looks like a run by Brockle here.
Keeping, that's
Or
definitely
McAfee.
not happening.
That's McAfee.
You're right. Checking if you're paying attention.
All right, here we go. McAfee.
I was
He picks up a few. I thought they could have gave him one more yard on that spot.
Forward progress, right?
We're going for it, though, so it's fine.
Of course. Ball on the 29-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 3. Falcons need it right here.
I like a seam route here.
Stacking the box. They're loading it up. The Yellow Jackets are expecting to fight fire with fire, that's for sure.
Lacey somehow's going to get open, right?
Nope. Portnum going to keep it himself, and he's got enough. Fights through.
He's down.
First down for the Falcons. He's whistled down.
Obviously.
That'll move the chains. Obviously.
Anyway. But, yeah, yet again, you can rely. The run game is so open. There's everybody. And, Lake Dallas is kind of slowing down here. Maybe they're enjoying. Yet again, another quarter is about to be gone. Like, this is insane.
Yeah, 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sorry, folks, I'm not giving the time quite as often as I should. Getting wrapped up in the action here. Holler at me on the chat if you want to know. I monitor that, and I see what you're saying. We're having a good time. Put your fours up, Falcon fans. 21-7. We're heading into the fourth quarter. Falcons knocking on the door. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
We all know how crazy these storms can be in Texas, and if you or someone you know has been impacted by any of these storms, call Russell Lorenz with Lorenz Contracting, an accredited business with a 5-star rating and 6-year warranties. Lorenz Contracting is your place to call for all of your roofing needs. Call 940-395-9413 for a free quote today.
Drive the excitement of Lake Dallas Falcon football with James Wood Auto Park, proud sponsors of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. From the field to the road, they are all about top performance. James Wood Auto Park, the driving force of the Lake Dallas Falcon football.
You know where I go when I'm craving some delicious chicken? I stop by Chick-fil-A, located in Kensington Square on Swisher Road in Corinth. Be sure to try the new Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich, and remember to try out the Chick-fil-A One app, available on the Android and iOS App Store. Eat more chicken, Falcons.
Welcome back to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
All right, Falcon fans, 1st down and 10. Pump fakes, fires, Brett Young! Not long enough. There we go. Little mustard on the lettuce in the end zone right there. I see the replay. Oh, it looked like some...
Yeah, that was PI, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean...
He didn't get his head around. I don't know about the contact, but I know he didn't turn his head around. And I think he impeded Brett from being able to come back to the ball to complete the catch.
I was going to say, that was the biggest thing right there. Brett obviously made a commitment to try to come back to the football, and the DB was just more on he was kind of face guarding, right? Well, then you're impeding with the comeback ability of Brett, and there is a little bit of incidental contact, but since there's that impediment, it is a 15-yard.
I love the slant route down here to Brett, possibly.
Yeah, look how wide he is.
Keondae's
could he possibly be
hollering, saying, I got one-on-one. We'll see if that's true. Sam McAfee not able to get anything going there.
We're actually going to lose some yards here. It's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 10. So it's like real life goal to go.
I think keeping the ball on the ground, keeping it in field goal range, turning this thing into a 3-score game with 11 and a half minutes to go.
Yep. I think that's probably
that's
what the coaches are
smart
thinking.
play.
It's smart.
Brendan Sorsby, shouts out to you.
Hey, man, you've been balling out. It's been fun to watch.
Great to have you here in the chat tonight.
That's
Keondae Henry for a touchdown.
How about just a touchdown, right? Forget about that field goal nonsense. Put 6 on the board.
Put 6 on the board. Shout out to Dino Nuggies Walker.
Dino, you're wrong, bud. Enjoy your off season. I want a little Captain Price there on him, huh?
Why are you rocking your hands down there, Bob? Are you rocking something to sleep down there? Is it night-night?
Shh, don't.
Dino
Be careful.
nuggies.
You're going to wake it. Hey, is this rain? Am I tripping? I literally think it's.
Did you spit on yourself?
It's doing something. Was it you? Did you spit on me?
The
They got to
kick
start
is up.
warning me before they do that.
And the kick is good. 28-7. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Fab Solace here for Corinth Orthodontics. Dr. V and his great staff take care of my 3 kids and all their orthodontic needs. Dr. V and his patient-friendly staff also provide Damon Clear braces, Invisalign for teens and adults, adult braces, teen orthodontics, and 3D smile technology. His office is conveniently located at 3003 FM 2181, Suite 100. Visit them at trophycluborthodontics.com for your complimentary consultation or email them at corinthortho@gmail.com.
11:09 here to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons up big, 28-7. That was a big-time play. 10-yard touchdown from Cade Bortnam to Keondae Henry.
And that's a scary player.
And it's just fun to watch. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Big-time play. Finally brought down at the 35-yard line. Somebody made a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
Yeah, that was big. You just put 6 on the board. If you give it back that quick, then woo, a little scary. What was your question?
23?
23. The athlete himself, Deshaun Long.
He's a player.
He is. There's a reason he says athlete. He's a baller.
Here we go. Let's see what this Falcon defense can do. They've been showing up all night. The only touchdown they've given up is the one from the 2-yard line.
Yep.
So let's see if they can keep it going right here.
And again,
see, I don't understand that, how they can go to a knee. I don't see that very often.
Who?
The offensive line.
As long as they don't stand up, I mean, your tackles can. But here we go. Quick outside.
Nice tackle
easy.
there behind the line of scrimmage. Who made that play over there? I can't quite get a number. Is that Xavier Rodriguez?
I mean, I see him over there. I want to say that was Tony Butler.
Corner, though.
I thought it was as well. Was it Tony
It
Butler?
looked like it was the corner who shot down.
Yeah, I think Tony Butler.
I want to make sure that
I want to give him his credit.
young man
I
gets some credit.
Give credit where credit is due, and I do believe he was the one that made that play.
Fantastic play. Fighting through some blocks, and that clock keeps rolling. 10:30 to go here in the fourth. Falcons up 28-7. Handoff, left side. It's big number 34. Humphrey Kakuba making a play.
I mean, yet again.
What's new?
We sound like a broken record with this defense right now. I mean, all 11 of the guys are getting their name called. Over and over and over.
Here we go. Third down. 11 yards to go. A little bit of press coverage on the far side of the field. Like to see that. Backed off at the last second. Fires, a little short pass, and a hard hit. Way to go low. Xavier Rodriguez making it happen.
Here's the replay.
Oh,
bam!
It sounded just as good as it looked, by the way.
Oh, man, there was no audio for that up here.
Don't worry, I'm letting you know.
I can only imagine the pop that let off.
Oh, that couldn't have felt good.
But it feels pretty good if you're a Falcon.
Yeah, it does.
Here we go. 4th down.
4th and 9. See what this defense can do. Stepping up, chased by Tanner Moon. Tanner Moon closing in, driven out of bounds, loss of almost 10 yards.
Well,
that was
On 4th
interesting.
down, he runs out of bounds.
I haven't seen that before.
He just runs out of bounds.
I'd be terrified if I saw that many Falcons after me, too. So, I mean, I get it.
Boy, this defense, seeing ghosts.
They chased him back to the hive.
I mean, at that, I feel bad for him because he's probably getting told,
yeah,
what are you doing?
That's not.
Did he have any time to even attempt to throw that ball away, though? Tanner Moon was literally grabbing out to end this man's career.
Not. If he would have tried to raise that ball up, that's probably a fumble.
Here we go.
Devin Hopkins checking in.
Late sub.
Clock is rolling. We're at 9 seconds. And handoff. It's McAfee patiently waiting for a hole to open up. Never quite does, but he still picks up 3-4 yards.
Yeah, we kind of spoke over each other there saying patient.
Patience.
He's really, you got two levels with McAfee. You have run like your hair's on fire.
You got the burst of speed.
Yeah, he's really fast. Or he can kind of sit in the backfield, chop his feet, be like, all right, there's the gap.
Well, because he can move laterally so well. I mean, he can wait for something to open up, but when it does, watch out. Handoff, Davin Hopkins, and he's just going to push the pile. He's going to pick up a couple yards. The clock keeps rolling. We're under 9 minutes, 8.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Falcons up 28-7.
Yeah, I think the Falcons now are in that mindset of, let's just end it. We know what we've got right now. Let's just absolutely chew this clock away in this fourth quarter and, have our mindset. Let's rest our boys.
Yeah, you're one first down away from this being almost out of reach.
Yeah.
You don't want to say that. I mean, we've seen enough
I'm going to go ahead and do it.
games.
I'm going to knock on the wood.
Knock on wood, for sure. Fires, and he's got Braxton Allison. Braxton Allison takes it inside the 40-yard line, driven out of bounds at the 36, and that'll move the chains. First down, Falcons.
Good design. Brett Young runs him a little bit deeper, tries to confuse the corner. Safety doesn't travel. Safety stay in a more of a safe position, more over the top, and it left Braxton Allison wide open underneath.
16-yard pickup there. Cade Bortnam to Braxton Allison. High snap. Handoff. McAfee. He's going to get taken down for a loss of 4 or 5 yards, but the clock keeps rolling.
Yeah, right now, that's all I'm thinking about. Keep that clock winding.
7 o'clock kickoff. Right now, we've been playing for 1 hour and 58 minutes, including halftime.
It's just a testament to both teams. I mean, there have been a few flags, but, I mean, it's been a relatively clean game. Not a lot of stoppages.
It has.
Like none. There's been, maybe 3 penalties?
Couple false starts, offsides maybe, but, I mean, no holding, none of that crazy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there's Brett.
And Brett Young comes down with it. The sure-handed wide receiver getting his name called. Haven't heard much out of him tonight.
The glue guy.
The glue guy.
The glue guy. That's what I think he is, Everybody, they're all staring at Keondae. What about Brett? Brett had a great season, regular season. Here we are in the postseason. Now he's finally getting his name involved a little bit more.
Here we go, handoff up the middle. It's McAfee. When you said glue guy, the glue guy, you're going very Collinsworth with that. Al, I mean, every team's got one. The glue guy.
Little extra curricular activities there. Sorry to distract you, but Keondae and this one guy were going at it. And
surprise.
Yeah. No surprise there at all.
Never been said on these airwaves before.
Never. But I think it's going to be 15 yards on the Yellow Jackets. Keondae got thrown down, so Keondae threw him down, and Keondae stands up. Somehow the DB's underneath him and picks him up, kind of throws him. So, I mean, it could be on both guys, but, sometimes they get the guy that retaliates a little bit, right?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Did I jinx us with the clock stoppages in the fastest game ever?
You 100% did.
Dang it. That's on me, gang.
Yeah, we know. We weren't going to tell you, but I'm glad, self-reflection's big for everybody.
Sometimes you got to look in the mirror.
Oh, they backed us up. Yeah, boo. Boo them. All right, now run the ball. Get the clock started.
We just got a personal foul called on us, and we're booing the refs.
Yeah. That's actually, don't listen to me. That's poor. Should be 15.
Here we go. Bortnam in the shotgun formation. Screen pass. It's McAfee.
Stay in bounds.
And he's going to go out of bounds at the 34. So he got a few of those yards back. That's where we're going to bring up 4th down and long. We got 6:42 here to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons up 28-7. So tips, maybe we're a few minutes. I was going to get into something. We're still a few minutes from that.
Yeah. I know what you were going with that. Let's
No,
chill.
I'm holding off as well down
Let's
here. I
chill.
got stuff to say.
Let's pump the brakes.
chill.
Yeah, let's pump the brakes.
All gas, no brakes, baby.
Hook 'em. All right, sorry.
Somebody get that guy out.
What is
of there.
wrong with this guy?
That's all gas, no brakes.
That's why nobody likes you.
No. My mom and dad like me, I think.
Actually, exclusive interview earlier, they don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't
So-
want to break it to you on the air, but you kind of brought it out.
You
of me.
made us do it. You forced our hand.
Wah. Anyway.
All right, here we go. 6:42 here to go in the fourth quarter. 28-7. Falcons lead. 321 total yards of offense. 19 first downs for the Falcons. 104 yards passing. 217 on the ground. 23 minutes and 11 seconds time of possession compared to the Yellow Jackets, 15:48. And this game has come to a grinding halt.
Yeah, that's on us.
A timeout has been called. We're going to step aside and take one with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
We'll be right back with more Lake Dallas Falcon football from the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent, has been a proud sponsor of your Lake Dallas Falcons football before there was a Lake Dallas Falcons football team. Mark was a sponsor before there were automobiles, before there was even a Mark Tucker. Ha! Impossible, you say? Not if you know Mark Tucker. Your rate's too high. Your company raising your rates every time you turn left. Give Mark a try. Mention Lake Dallas while getting a quote. For every quote, $5 will go to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club. $5, $5, $5. Ka-ching! Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent.
We're back. Back in the New York groove.
That was a good open.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Welcome.
Third down. Boredom takes the shotgun snap. Fires. Intercepted.
No.
It's number 21 getting chased down by Keondae Henry. Keondae Henry makes the tackle right around midfield. That's Cade Boredom's second interception of the night.
Keondae, just leave. Let them talk, because you can point at something called a scoreboard.
Well, they haven't had much reason to look up there at that, so they might not know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
We are closing in on the point of no return in terms of
the stop still.
Oh, yeah.
They have the ball. I'm not letting you do the jinx bug.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it.
He already did it with the clock.
You did it with the clock.
I'm hot. I got a hot hand right now.
And then we throw a pick. You're on fire.
I am.
I need to take this guy to the casino.
Here we go. Handoff right up the middle. Boy, and there's some room to work. Xavier Rodriguez makes a shoestring tackle, but not after the ball carrier had enough for a Yellow Jacket first down. Don't look at me like that, Tibbs.
You like how as that play's unfolding, I just turn around and look at you going,
It's not my fault. I'm not
it's
out
all
there.
your fault. It's all your fault. Oh, me, oh, my.
Oh, me, oh, my.
What a wonderful guy. That's me. I'm wonderful. Sometimes.
Shotgun formation. A lot of time.
You know.
Moving here. Quick little route. He's going to get out of bounds. Xavier Rodriguez pushes him out. That'll stop the clock at 5. Oh, the clock is rolling.
Am I hearing this, Bob? Is the other sideline getting heated?
One of the players over there kind of like tripped, and our player kind of like not shoved him, but caught him. I don't know. They didn't like it.
I can hear them screaming with a little bit of background mic I got in my headset right now.
Yeah, babies cry too.
Oh. This guy's out of control.
5.5 minutes here to go in the fourth quarter. A little bit of pressure here, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not much doing there for the Yellow Jackets on second down.
You know, things were getting a little scary there, and the defense stands up, makes a big play right here to force a third down. And these third down and shorts, man, we've seen them kind of struggle with it. So maybe we can force a fourth down right here.
Shout out to Grayson Walker. Third down here for the Yellow Jackets. Thanks for tuning in, Andy and Grayson. Jennifer Mars, Crystal Hayes, thanks for sticking with us here through this one. Love to see all you Falcon fans in the chat. Quick pass.
Oh.
And the tackle is not made. He's inside the 20, driven out of bounds near the 15-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Yellow Jacket first down to Keegan. The one to finally drive him out of bounds.
Yeah, just yet again, right back to their bread and butter with something quick and easy. Just a little stop route. Just missed the open field tackle, but it was cleaned up to force another down.
We got 4:30 and rolling here in the fourth quarter of this one.
And the coach calls a timeout, and he is furious.
They are
over
taking
there.
a ton of time to call plays. He is furious. But you know what? As they take a timeout, we'll go ahead and do the same. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Woo-hoo! Be a real Falcon this year, Falcon fans. Get out there and get down to James Wood Auto Park and get you a brand new or pre-owned vehicle. James Wood Auto Park, proud partners of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast for any and all used or new vehicle experience. James Wood Auto Park, Denton, Texas. Ding-dong.
Ladies and gentlemen, football season is back, and there's no better way to kick it off than with Huffine Subaru Corinth, proud sponsor of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. Huffine Subaru Corinth is not just your ordinary car dealership. They're the driving force behind the Lake Dallas community. With a passion for sports, they're dedicated to helping our local athletes reach for the stars. Go see them now for any pre-owned and new vehicle needs.
We're back, Falcon fans. First down after that Christian DeKeegan tackle. We see Chris Snyder live from Tampa. Thanks for joining us. Big Chunky made some nice plays early on in this one.
Yeah, he did. Out route. Oh, I knew that was coming.
Quick pass. Xavier Rodriguez laying the wood. Ball's out. I think he recovered it.
I think that's out.
That ball is out. Oh, man. Hobbling off the field. Hope that young man's all right. But he just took a shot from Xavier Rodriguez. How was that not a fumble, Bob? What did you see?
You know, maybe they called it incomplete. I don't know. It's second down and the sticks didn't move.
So maybe he got upended, kind of landed on his arm.
Was the ball not on the right hash?
No, it was his leg.
Yeah, it was a first down.
It's second down. I don't know what happened.
But the ball was on the right hash, so if it was incomplete, would it not be on the right hash again?
I guess. I thought he had some yards.
Here we go. This is a Hank right up the middle. And
Ball's out that time.
again. Falcons got it.
No.
To Keegan.
He's pointing at the ground saying we're down.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, DeKeegan's going to get flagged for dropping the ball. Oh, that's a little ticky-tacky.
He's going to get subbed out here to get yelled at.
For dropping? I couldn't see through the scrum.
He didn't necessarily like throw it towards the sideline or spin it all. He kind of dropped it, but it got away from him.
Oh, come on. Let the boys play, ref.
It was borderline. Like I was thinking when he did it, is that going to get called? And I think the refs looked at each other and were like, yeah, we're going to do it.
Things are starting to pile up here.
Man, this thing has come to a grinding halt.
So it is now 9:10.
It's 10:30 at night.
But he did like a little flick. You know, like when we would
like a LaDainian Tomlinson kind of flick?
Yeah, like one of those like little flicking on the ground type ordeals. You know, you would put your hands by, you're like,
cry me a river.
The campfire going type ordeal.
It wasn't wildly excessive. I was a little surprised that they both threw a flag. I thought it was going to be one guy, but whatever.
Haters will hate.
It is what it is. And handoff up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown. Here we go. We're one first down away from getting out of this thing. There is 3:24 on the clock as we await the extra point.
I do kind of like their fight song, though.
What does it say? Is that whose fight song is that?
The University of
Ohio
Texas.
State.
Okay, I was like, that sounds
Tech
eerily familiar. Are
Texas
there copyright laws on that?
Birds, Longhorns, we love the best.
There's got to be a copyright law, right?
Give them.
Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked!
Ball don't lie. Whoa. Oh, there's another flag.
Is that Xavier Rodriguez?
Another flag.
Xavier Rodriguez flying in.
Dog, I'm about to take my headset off, start screaming.
Oh, what has happened? What has happened here?
I think we call that a commentator's curse.
But like this, though?
I think we should go to Whataburger after the game, right? Yeah. Oh, your vote's McDonald's?
So what do we got going on here? I thought that what looked to have gone wrong there, Bob?
It may have been Tanner Moon.
I have no idea.
I saw Tanner Moon walk away, and then a flag dropped to the ground.
Well, there was a little extracurricular, but it looked like the flag was out near the line of scrimmage, like there was maybe an offsides.
Or
I don't know.
Contact with the center.
No clue. We're about to find out.
Dead ball, personal foul. Low block. That's going to be on them. So, we declined it.
Decline. Kick is no good. We're kicking off. Or they're kicking off.
Flag is thrown for the chop block. It was declined. The extra point failed.
All right. We got to get one first down. Then we got some discussions to have.
You know, the last time you said that.
I'm going to smack you upside the head here in a
Yeah.
second.
Hey.
Who's keeping a leash on this guy up there?
We're having fun. We're having fun here, no?
Not yet. You keep telling me we can't have fun yet.
I'm going to need, like the little kid backpacks that has like the leash on it?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him one of those, and it's going to be a Falcon.
The Disney World backpack leash?
Yeah, the Disney World backpack leash. I'm going to put you in one of those.
And put some blinders on him, too.
He's got glasses. You think he'd be able to see.
You know what?
They're not prescription. They're for looks.
Hey,
well, they're not working either.
These are my these are my readers.
They're your blue light blockers.
I have a pair of those, but they're for video games. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a rat.
What?
Yeah. Anywho, video games.
So what do we learn tonight, guys? I'll start.
That Yellow Jackets are now on the Falcon food chain.
Falcons eat pigeons. Didn't know that. Tips, what did you learn?
You have a really bad commentator's curse.
And I learned this defense is the real darn deal.
They are really good. And the offense can continue to roll.
Oh, my gosh. Dylan Brockle, he's gone down. We haven't seen him return, but Sam McAfee has stepped up in a huge way. It's great to see these guys have that next man up mentality. Keondae Henry's had a good game. And that's Brett Young recovering that onside kick. Falcons going to take over at midfield. We got to get one first down. Arlington Heights has one timeout. There is 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go on this clock. Falcons up 28-13. That blocked extra point, I mean, I doubt it'll come into play, but it could be a big deal. We'll see.
There are some people at home where that block extra point matters.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
They're keeping an eye on this.
The line.
All right, let's not talk about gambling with kids.
I wasn't. What were you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about,
I didn't
Bob?
say any of that.
Let's not.
Sam McAfee, pickup of 6 yards, 5 yards.
But I put it at 7. I put the line at least a touchdown.
Really?
I did.
I was at 13.
That's strong. That's strong. I know it opened at 13, but I got it when I was at 8.5. Are we even allowed to be saying any of this?
You bought some points.
I think so. I don't think you can leave. There's not anything actually
it's
going
not
on. There's
real.
not real
No,
action.
This is
We're
fake.
making it all up.
It's a
fake.
joke. It's fake. None of this is real.
None of this is real.
But you know what is real?
This
the Falcons are beating the Yellow Jackets.
This is what you saw on that plane. None of this is real.
Take that, Dino Nuggets.
And there it is, folks. First down.
All right, so what do you want to ask me there, Smitty?
Who we playing next week?
It's going to be Wichita Falls.
Okay, Wichita Falls Rider.
Rider, baby.
Rider.
We are very familiar with that franchise, are we not?
So we're familiar with everybody in Wichita Falls, and they are kind of a thorn in our side. I'm going to be honest.
But here's the kicker, gang. Location?
Mineral Wells, Texas.
Which is not Wichita Falls.
Which is good.
Which
So
is
now
good. There's a haunted hotel out there.
We got an even matchup.
Yep.
You know, guys, earlier there was a small drizzle, and
a bird pooped on you.
No, I thought it was rain, and my phone said it was rain, but it was actually Yellow Jacket tears streaming down from the sky. It was kind of sad.
Oh, my goodness.
So I just put my hood up and waved goodbye.
All right, so that was the third and final timeout called by the Yellow Jackets with 1:53 here to go in the fourth quarter.
No, it's an injury.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was an injury. My goodness. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
In the heart of our community lies the spirit of young athletes thriving and growing, all thanks to Lake City's Football and Cheerleading Association, proud sponsors of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. From field to spirit, they're shaping the future with every play and cheer. Lake City's Football and Cheerleading Association, a vibrant hub of growth and teamwork. Join us in applauding Lake City's Football and Cheerleading Association for their dedication to nurturing the next generation of Lake Dallas champions.
Hey folks, for any and all banking needs, go see our friends down at Point Bank. Point Bank, the People's Bank, will be glad to assist you in any and all banking needs. Proud sponsor of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club and broadcast.
And welcome back to Falcon Stadium. Clock is ticking. We are under a minute 40 seconds. Lake Dallas up 28-13 over Arlington Heights. And Lake Dallas right now is looking to just run the clock out and get ready for next week. As we said, Mineral Wells is the location. The opponent, Wichita Falls Rider.
Got 2nd down and 10 here. High snap, McAfee. Going to run it up the middle. Clock's going to roll. All right, so I want to say a few things.
Go for it.
This Yellow Jacket team is tough.
They
got some players on there.
They finished 2nd in their district.
And
third in their district.
They were a formidable foe.
Yep.
For this first round matchup.
Yep.
They got some running backs that are huge. They got some athletes on this team. This defense picked off Cade Bortnam twice. How many times has that happened this year? Not that many.
Argyle?
Yeah. So they got players, man, and hats off to those guys. They came ready to play, and I think we just got a really, really good squad this year. So, here we go, handoff McAfee. And McAfee is going to get brought down just a couple yards shy of the first down marker, and I believe that's going to be the last play of the game.
Playing music during a play is a little weird, but that is one of our traditions.
Did we just call a timeout? Timeout. I believe we.
All right,
that was them.
That was their final timeout.
With
28 seconds to go.
There's a chance.
There's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. No, but all joking aside and everything like that, I know we get a little amped up, but, man, this hats off to those Yellow Jackets. Great season.
Yep.
But hats off to the Falcons. Playing in front of a home crowd in a playoff game for the first time ever.
Lake Dallas has hosted a couple playoff games.
Yes, they have, but none for the Falcons.
Small town Valley View.
But, hey, great job coming out here, getting it done, playing in front of the home crowd, making the town proud. Hats off to you guys. Hats off to this coaching staff. And
they got something going.
They do. They do. These boys are cooking.
10-1 through 11 games. That's insane.
Very nice.
Very nice.
And Bortnam's got it up the middle. He's got enough for a first down. That's going to be the end of the game.
Yeah, and he falls for a first down. He knows what he needs. So right there. That's it.
That'll be it, folks.
That's ball game.
That's all, folks.
Beautiful.
Any last words on a part of tips, Bob?
It's the playoffs, man. On to round 2. Let's keep this thing trucking. Different location, same result, hopefully.
I got choked up.
I know.
I got choked up. But, hey, I'm going to Mineral Wells next week.
I'm going to
Fab's going to be there. Harvey's going to be there. I think that's it.
I'm not going to be there, gang.
Yeah, he's not going to be there. But guess what? I will be there bringing you the game. So look forward to talking to all y'all next week. I think I'm doing play-by-play.
Keep it coming in the chat.
We love you.
We really love that. That is so much fun for us.
We love y'all.
Tell your friends. Share the link on Facebook, on whatever you're on. Let people know this is how you watch Falcon games. Mineral Wells is a long ways away. We'd love to see you guys come out and support the Falcons. But if not, this is how you watch. Tell your coworkers, tell your family, tell your friends. We'd love to have a bunch of Falcon fans watching with us next week. But until then, Falcons win 28-13. Been a big-time game for the Falcons, and they're on to round 2. So with that being said, we'll see you next week. Go Falcons.
Hey, see what's in his hand right there?
Woo-hoo! Be a real Falcon this year, Falcon fans. Get out there and get down to James Wood Auto Park and get you a brand new or pre-owned vehicle. James Wood Auto Park, proud partners of the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast for any and all used or new vehicle experience. James Wood Auto Park, Denton, Texas. Ding on.
We'll be right back with more Lake Dallas Falcon football from the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast. Thanks for listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.